Check it, check. Check it, check.
There we go.
Check it, check.
Check it, check.
Word. So go ahead and go intro.
I set up this demonstration just before you came to show the conditions necessary for corrosion.
Such a nasty one. You know what uranium is, right? It's a thing called nuclear weapons and other things.
This podcast may contain content and humor that most, if not all, will find blatantly offensive and possibly even demeaning. The viewpoints expressed during the podcast are strictly opinion, are merely meant for the sake of entertainment, and in no way expresses our true beliefs. We strongly suggest this be watched by a mature audience only. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you over? Did you get it? Word. Ha! Sorry, we're running kind of a little weird tonight. But hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Doug from the Not Governed by Reason podcast. And we are here for Season 5. Oh yeah, fucking Season 5. You might notice I'm missing somebody. Well, the other day, we all took 1 gram dabs out of a 6-foot bong. And it became a problem. Spanky fell. Spanky hit his head. And now, he thinks he's a pro wrestler.
El Bongo! Smoke weed every day! Woo! What's up, dog?
How you doing, man?
I'm great, how are you?
Alright.
I'm jolting! You know what'd be great right now?
What's that?
Weed!
I don't think you need any, man. I think you hurt yourself.
I think I did too, brother!
This fucking guy, he scares me.
Ugh!
I don't feel safe.
You shouldn't!
You can smell the steroids in the air.
Everywhere!
Oh, shit.
Oh,
And then
there's
we
a
got this
Barnaby!
guy joining us.
Uh-oh.
Barnaby, out of here. Pardon us, my dog just entered the room.
Go,
Go on, Barnaby. Go on.
You can't be a part of this!
The fucking dog.
Fun.
My dog just decided to enter all of a sudden.
We didn't even show him on camera.
Being late.
Ladies and
Fucking
gentlemen,
traffic.
joining us tonight on the passenger seats, who do we have? We have Kevin Weather the Weather Pollock!
Yeah!
Yeah! And Noah the Nugseed Sugarman. Tell us a little bit about yourself, boys.
Fucking running late because of traffic. Sorry. So I'm a teacher. Teach astronomy and meteorology. I don't know. Single now.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend.
Yeah, it didn't work out. It's all right. 'Tis all good. So, yeah, just kind of just bumping along right now. My brother's currently at SmackDown Live.
Oh
Nice.
boy, I got invited to that.
Yeah, I
You
did
got
too.
invited.
and I was like, I have prior engagements.
I thought you were supposed to be wrestling.
I
in it.
was. They took me off the bill. I was supposed to be the main event with me fighting with my sexuality.
Yeah, Braun Strowman.
I power slam the homo out of me, I guess. That's all you got to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who would win in a battle between you and your sexuality?
My sexuality.
Absolutely.
When it
I would
turned
have
gay.
to. Probably. Absolutely.
Yeah.
How you
Sorry,
doing
there's
over there,
nothing wrong
John?
with being gay.
It would turn. I'm hanging in there, bro.
We have a temporary producer tonight who just learned our whole setup in a matter of 30 minutes.
It was like 10.
Maybe 10, yeah. So if it's a little weird tonight, that's
It's all his fault.
That is why. Because John's a good sport. And our hearts are out to our regular producer. We miss him. And we want you back.
We need you.
We need to plead to the kidnappers, but we can't pay the ransom that they're asking. Just $50.
Just $50?
Just 50. And yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's
We're fucking
$50 in
broke, man.
nudes?
There's a lot of people like donation fatigue with all the hurricanes and
Yeah,
freaking
exactly.
shit that's going on.
Exactly. But if you feel like helping and getting our producer back before the kidnappers start chopping his toes off, send us your money.
Or nudes.
And unmarked singles.
Or extra mark singles.
Extra mark singles. Yes. So tonight's episode is called Can't Nobody Hold Us Down. And oddly enough, that name was established before the craziness that has happened this week.
Fucking
Prophecy?
crazy.
Maybe. Anyways, we have a lot to cover, though, in this crazy night of ours. Should we go over our topics here?
No.
You get to, in your best El Bongo voice.
Alright, so we got... That's Where It Happens, with a special visit to Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Next up, we got Faithless Humanity, with a story about some cummy foods. Oh, I can't say that with a straight face. We got Not All Heroes Wear Capes, because that's true. Some wear masks.
That's true.
Some wear masks.
But some of them wear capes and masks.
Those are the true heroes. Super heroic heroes. But we have the Idiot of Champions. We have Seeds and Stems. Wild Card Bitches. We have a very special truth from this guy. He's got some truth to lay on us.
Nice to meet you.
Introductions are later! No, I'm just kidding. We have a new segment we're starting called hashtag And the Plot Thickens. And we're going to go into some depth about some weird stories. Mainly about a guy who talks with his butt.
Yes.
He talks with his butt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
Talks with his
We
butt.
will be talking about Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
And Gerard Kushner.
I still don't even know who that is. You told me. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. No fucks given.
He's a guy.
Yeah, he's a
He's a
guy.
guy.
Well, technically, he's not a guy.
John,
He's
you've
a
got to
lady.
do some creative camera work right now. So do not show people while they are
Doing
safety-
drugs.
doing safety meetings.
Safety
Yeah,
dance.
safety meetings.
Okay.
Safety
Gotcha.
dance.
Yes,
Chair
so
shots.
you keep it on us for a moment.
Yeah. All right, so we also have Need a Little Head. We got Real Fake News. We got the beautiful stage props.
The beautiful stage props.
We got Oh Fuck Ashima. We have God versus Medicine, because that is a battle that I want to see. That is the battle of the century. And then Dogs of War, The Missing Link of Herpes. The Amazon Smugglers, Dr. Racism, and Spice Up Your Sex Life.
Ooh.
Spicy.
And of course, at 7, as listed by Craig.
That is true.
That is one of our favorite segments there.
Yeah.
So, it is tradition that our guests get to pick after playing rock, paper, scissors.
Yes!
Rock, paper, scissors? Did I say it right?
No, it's scissors, paper, rock.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Did I've been saying paper, scissors, rock. And it's rock, paper,
Fucking
scissors.
makes me lose my mind.
But you guys get to rock, paper, scissors. 2 out of 3.
Or 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
No.
whatever works. And 1,
Yeah, 2 out of 3 would
3, go.
Okay,
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
Those are the rules.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2. Oh. You win.
Damn.
Champion.
Oof.
That was rough.
That was a good run.
It was.
That was impressive.
Let's do seeds and stems.
Seeds and stems. So, here's a little thing we haven't really talked about much on the show. And that legalization does not mean legalization.
Or
It
representation.
doesn't mean decriminalization.
It does not either. It means that you are probably more likely to get in trouble for a series of other offenses established around the ruling of legalization. That when you say Amendment 64, right? We voted to make marijuana regulated like alcohol, where the alcohol industry has very little regulation here. I mean, fuck, there's a brewery on every corner. There's distills now. It's very, very lax laws when compared to marijuana laws. And they keep on figuring out new ways to fuck with our legalization techniques, right? We just want weed. We don't want to pay out the ass for it, but we don't mind our taxes going to it. We want to be able to use it in public places. Maybe, if you'll let us. Bars, clubs. We just want to have it like alcohol. But you guys keep fucking with it, right? Yeah. Now they're fucking with the edibles, right? They've always been after the fucking edibles. But now, as of October 1st, you cannot have gummies that are in any shape whatsoever that resembles a person, a character, a fruit, or anything other than a basic shape.
So, what you're saying is there's never going to be an edible gummy that looks like you?
Yeah, I can't ever have a 500 milligram gummy me.
Dougie gummy?
You can make it yourself.
I could make it myself.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I just feel like the more we dig into this legalization, the more and more we see it's not quite legalized.
Yeah. It's corporatized.
It's very corporatized.
I've been saying that since before it was passed.
Yeah.
I voted no on it because I read it.
It's true.
It made rich people rich, and everybody pays for it. And then we can't get a bullet train from Greeley to DIA because the citizens have to pay for it.
Right.
The States has more money than they ever had.
Right. I mean, well, we've had money since medical.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
That's how it gets distributed. That's how. That's the joke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we were one of the few states to be able to, when medical marijuana was just a thing here, before recreational, when the bailout happened, we were one of the few states to not take federal bailout money because we had a surplus of medical marijuana money. And it gave the industry that had already been starting, the corporate level industry that had already been starting through medical marijuana, to grab a hold and say, well, shit, we paid a good chunk of this, our state's bailout, we have a voice now. And exactly, they Pete Coursed it, in a way.
Yeah.
And the people who are behind these bills and these changes are not people who have ever even really enjoyed the plant. They're people who do not smoke it. They are fucking against it.
Yeah.
They're just about the cha-ching. They're the same people who don't give a fuck that your shit's covered in pesticides or that they didn't treat the powder mildew. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. It's a slap on the wrist for them.
Yeah. The guy that owns Live Well has never smoked weed in his life.
Exactly.
He went from the oil industry into the marijuana industry.
Exactly. And same as Dixie Elixirs.
Yeah.
And these are the people you also see on the MSNBC shows about weed and all these trying to make weed cool fucking broadcasts on CNN and shit. You see these people, you don't see the fucking real people that were behind it. They don't see the nug seeds.
Right. Right. Like I faced jail time to just make sure people had something to smoke because they had cancer.
Right.
I mean, the behind the scenes things that we didn't benefit from.
Well, I mean, Yeah, there was just this guy recently who he's getting charged with drug manufacturing for making Phoenix tears and tinctures for patients without a caregiver's license.
Yeah, right.
It's technically breaking the law.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
I should be able to make
your own
Phoenix
stuff.
tears. And
even with your, like, isn't it with, because you're allowed to grow up to 6 plants?
But even if I'm not
6
growing and somebody gives me the supplies for it.
Well, first of all, real Rick Simpson oil is hemp.
Yeah.
High CBD, low THC.
Yes.
So you can grow that 6 plants if you want. Now, people are not smart, and they blow themselves out. They blow houses out. So there is some sort of gray area there. I hate to say that, because I do think you should be able to cure your own ailment, or at least attempt to cure your own ailments yourself and not have to pay for it.
But you shouldn't learn it from YouTube.
Probably not.
Yeah.
No. It's like
most of the stuff you shouldn't learn from YouTube.
Yeah. It's like 7th grade science, though. I mean, it's really not... It's entry level.
It's basic chemistry.
Yeah.
But people don't have common sense anymore. No. So they're like, oh, yeah, I'll light a fire next to this gas.
Yeah. Oh, I'll just do it in my kitchen and come microwave quesadillas.
Spark up a cigarette while I'm
Oh, here, let me answer my cell phone.
I know a dude that lit himself on fire in his kitchen, and his wife had to spray him with the fire extinguisher.
Nice!
It totally ruined the whole
Dude,
kitchen.
I remember it was like, years ago they had that PSA about meth labs or whatever. And it was just that dude just sitting there in his kitchen drinking coffee, and then all of a sudden you just see the wall just come towards him because of an explosion, meth lab exploding next door. But I guess that's happening with marijuana stuff. They're trying to make like concentrates and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I know a few people who have been in deep shit for that, and it's a dangerous situation.
For sure.
I don't know, but I'm getting real frustrated with seeing the way the state is handling our legalization
and the monopolization of
it. Yeah.
I've said
but
that.
I've heard there's worse cases of monopolization in other states that have recreation. She wrote out like Ohio, like it failed.
It was only allotting 8 parcels to 8 different companies.
And with Nevada's legalization, freaking literally, I think they said like the first 18 months of recreational sales, the alcohol industry or whatever gets a certain percentage, and I thought that was complete bull crap.
Well, it's the alcohol board who's regulating it right now for
Mm-hmm.
the first 18 months until they get a program set up.
Right.
So maybe it is okay that they are getting a chunk, but not a big chunk. You know what I'm saying? It needs to pay for its part in regulation. But it's fucked up, nonetheless. And what's fucked up is, like, you can see up in Blackhawk and in Vegas, dispensaries that are attached to casinos that are federally regulated entities. How the fuck does that line cross right there?
State sovereignty.
Well, that's a whole 10th Amendment thing. Bureau. It's still a whole 10th Amendment argument. Well, then, yeah, there's that plate, like, every time you drive up to Blackhawk, there's that one that's on the right side of the road, like 2 miles away. Yeah. I didn't know that was owned by a casino. Huh.
Oh, yeah, there's one attached to a casino
up there.
Up there?
Yeah.
I mean...
It's been a while since I've been up there.
That's what you get, yeah.
But what's crazy, though,
they
is
also
that,
have alcohol 24/7 now.
Yeah.
Oh, up there, yeah. Well, I remember back in the day when you could only gamble from, 6 a.m. to midnight.
Yeah.
And it was, now when the whole 24-hour thing passed and it went up to $100 of maximum bet.
Yeah.
That's
and
when
they
it
started
changed.
getting table games.
Well, they had table games, but they were all card games.
Yeah.
Because you could limit card games to $5 a hand.
Right.
or $5 a bet. That's what like the loophole was for some of those games before. But now they don't give a shit.
No, and like I said, they've got alcohol 24/7 now. That's pretty crazy.
I don't know. We're all too broke to gamble.
Dude, I found the goal to gambling is you've got to go.
Oh shit!
You just killed Monkey! Oh my god!
Oh god!
Oh, monkey!
I killed him.
Oh, monkey!
I'll move that over here then.
Is it you got to go in pissed off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta
Every
fight
time
power?
I've gone in pissed off, I've come out with a good chunk of money in my hand. You put $5 in, pissed off, because you're in there looking for somebody. Come out with $100.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's not how it usually works with me when I go up there.
They have a nice school.
Man, I've never won anything.
Never?
Never. No.
I've only either, like I said, pissed off one those times or mate broke even. But usually you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my daddy used to say. Friggin' those casinos weren't built by the winners.
No. And now that everything's digital, fuck, man.
Yeah.
That's, well, have you seen up there? They have the, like you're speaking of the table games, they have friggin' digital roulette now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Friggin' completely robot. It's like a complete robot. No one there spinning the wheel or anything. It's
Right.
all done by computer.
I saw a guy fucking taking notes on that shit real openly the last time I was up there. Like, sitting there playing, taking notes very openly. I'm like, how are you getting away with this? Like,
Technically, that's legal.
you're putting money
As long
in,
as you're not,
taking
as
notes.
long as you don't have a quote unquote device in your hand, you're okay. Or a device on the table, you're okay. That's how cow carding works. You can sit there with pen and paper. They can just kick you out. It's technically not illegal.
Right. I don't know. How about that guy? Those people who won like $1 million or something like that, and the fucking casino said the machine malfunctioned.
Oh yeah, I heard those stories too, where jackpots are supposed to, that allegedly won, but the manufacturer of the machine or the casino says that it malfunctioned, so they don't have to pay out.
Yeah.
I guess it's an insurance reason or whatever, but it's so bullcrap. So bullshit. You won, you won.
Yeah.
Let me,
I don't know. Most I ever won on a slot machine was $1,200.
Nice.
Good old
Yeah,
Stratus.
gambler hits $1.4 million jackpot. Casino says bingo machine malfunctions. Gambler has no right to contest non-payment because casino is on tribal land. Oh, snap.
Yeah, so it's not even a like Vegas casino. It's an Indian land. So you always thought the Indian casinos out of all the casinos were the shadiest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course.
Now I'm speaking of the other Las Vegas, Nevada, or not Las Vegas, Nevada, Las Vegas, New Mexico. They have the Indian casinos, and I was like, that's the only experience I've had, and also in Taos, but they're kind of shady as fuck.
Yeah.
Shady.
Super shady. Super shady.
But that's all right. We took their land.
We did.
Yeah, so they can take our money.
Yeah,
Oh,
All casinos
I don't mean to go off subject, but you know, like they had the deadliest mass shooting in Vegas in modern U.S. history. You know why they have to put that modern U.S. history caveat
because of
on it?
Wounded
Yeah,
Knee
because
and
of
shit
Wounded
like
Knee.
that.
Everyone's like, wait a second. Okay, first of all, Wounded Knee was done by the Army. Still, don't get me
Yes.
wrong, it was still bad as fuck. You know, it was horrible. It was basically genocide.
It was.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100% genocide. You know, but you know,
Same as
we were
the
talking
Sand
about
Creek.
Yeah, Sand Creek Massacre. Do you know that happened during the Civil War? I didn't remember that. So, but like, where was I going?
I don't know.
No, but so they had the shooting in Vegas though. And everyone was all talking about that, but no one's really talking about like some of the other stuff that goes on as well, like with Vegas and like casino stuff, because there's always shady stuff, and I think they should have stopped it. They could have stopped this as well, because I was always told, as literally as soon as you step off the plane or you get out of your car in Vegas, you're on camera.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's true anywhere anymore. I mean,
it's
and,
like
and
fucking
especially
London,
fucking
you know,
places like that, Vegas, Atlantic City, any place like that, you're always on fucking camera. Audio, Disneyland, dude. Fucking Disneyland, watching you all the time, man. They take your fucking
Dude,
fingerprint.
freaking
in your
Alex
picture.
Morgan got kicked out of Disneyland because she got too drunk and stumbled somewhere she wasn't supposed to go.
I'm surprised I didn't get kicked out of Disneyland.
Do you think they watch people go to the bathroom?
I'm pretty sure they do, dude.
Toilet cams?
Yeah.
Dude,
Disney
they know
toilet
freaking
cams.
every freaking trick in the book out there. Everything and then some. They said, like, literally only one other place in the world has better facial recognition technology than Las Vegas, and it's freaking Israel.
That's scary.
That's fucking scary.
But I believe it, man. They're always watching. They're always watching.
Well, I don't know. I lost my train of thought because I was just rambling.
Anything else to say about this legalization and this edible shit?
We want our little gummy people back.
Yeah, I want to be able to get fucking more than 100 milligrams recreationally.
Make it yourself.
Yeah, I do. I usually do.
You
Yeah.
have to go to like 8 dispensaries to get your 800 milligrams.
It's a lot of fucking edibles to eat.
Yeah.
What if you just melt them all down into one giant gummy?
You have to trust that those companies actually have 100 milligrams.
I don't trust that they are.
Are they supposed to be tested, though?
No, there's no regulation on testing.
They were going
potency.
to, and
They got it. Shoot.
My friend's a she was a health inspector in Denver for marijuana.
yeah,
They
isn't
don't
that
have
fucked
to
up?
get it tested.
Isn't that fucked up that the health inspectors are the ones who have to regulate the fucking aspects like that and not the MED, which is paid tremendous amounts of fucking money to regulate the fucking marijuana industry? Like, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, the health department doesn't get paid enough to handle that shit.
No.
Most of their people are volunteers.
Right, and then they throw away product, and then they get sued, and they have to go to court, and it's all this bullshit.
Yeah. It's back ass words. Is that how you say it?
Well, we always have to have a starting point, though. I mean, every law, when it's initiated, has its flaws.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully they'll let the small guy in instead of, but odds are it's not going to happen.
I seriously
not at
doubt
all.
it. Fuck no. That'll never happen.
No.
Unfortunately.
Boo.
I don't really do edibles, so I don't really care.
No?
No, like the freedom was taken away in 2013, or before that. So, free markets were the way. That was a nice time.
Yeah.
You just walk into a store and sell your weed.
Yeah, I remember those times.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
But was it worth the risk of getting caught?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But that's the thing is, like, us took that risk so that it was here today, and then we got told that we weren't allowed to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Because we're in the wrong part of the county, or there's only 2 allowed in the city or the county. It's monopolized.
Very much.
And that's why I
much.
don't really care. I'm like, good, regulate these people. I don't care. They have enough money. It sucks that we, the citizens, lose out on those freedoms.
Yeah.
Because of this greed and this bullshit.
Well, you know how it is. Everything's getting swung towards corporate, even if it's already there.
Yeah.
Everything.
You already know any court decision, if it's a person versus a corporation, the corporation 9 times out of 10 is going to win.
Unless they have enough persons. But then they'll just pay it off. I don't give a fuck. There's no repercussions, really.
Yeah.
You just have to pay a fine.
They probably
Just pay some people.
It would be nice if some of these heads of these corporations that actually did illegal shit went to fucking jail.
On occasion, they do.
Like the AIDS pill guy,
Yeah.
Martin, whatever.
Martin Scully.
Yeah, but he didn't go to
He's
go
not
to
going to
prison
jail
for that.
Yeah.
He's going to prison for like tax evasion
Yeah.
or some shit.
But he still went to jail.
Well, I mean, it's like OJ that went to jail. He got out, by the
Yeah,
way.
I mean, he does kidnapping and armed.
Pistol whipping.
But odds are that he had his goon squad do that, not actually him.
Yeah.
I mean, but we can say though the jury was probably a little bit biased in that case.
For sure.
So
rightfully biased.
yeah, rightfully biased.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Well, fucking A. Let's move on to a different topic, huh?
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
corporations.
You've been way too quiet over here, Albongo.
Corporations get me mad! Ah!
All hail corporate. All hail our corporate overlords.
Yeah. They make me do this.
Oh, no.
Corporations made these pencils, man.
Is that a Bic?
Yeah.
It was a Bic.
It was a Bic.
I've always thought I should buy stock in Bic.
Yeah.
Because they supply, like, everything drug. Like
Yeah.
razor blades, lighters, pens.
Mm-hmm. It's probably a good company.
It's true. Anyways, you want to pick the next topic there, Senor Kevo?
Senor Kevo.
Mr. Weather the Weather.
All right. I'll defend science on this one. Let's go God versus medicine.
God.
You see, that's
versus
good because we're on
medicine.
God's side here.
Yes.
So you can be the medicine man.
Yes. So a couple is in trouble, a Michigan couple, allowed their newborn baby to die because of their religious beliefs. So they are now being charged with manslaughter. A newborn baby, the baby was born in the home to this couple, had jaundice and wouldn't listen to anybody, like the midwife or anybody telling her, take the baby to the hospital. They said, God will do what God does. And God ended up killing that baby while they prayed for its health.
Yeah, because that's what God does. He smites babies.
He smites babies, apparently.
Yeah.
They could have easily had treated this. It's a very easily treatable issue. Just some medication, they'd have been fine. But instead, the baby died.
I will just say this as a person of science. Usually, name me one thing that science has proven that has later been disproven by a religious thing.
Oh, God don't make mistakes.
Yeah, and God don't make no junk.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about with your science hoopla, but
Yeah.
Jesus saves and God don't make mistakes.
Even though it look like 100% treatable. Like,
God found the cure
You
for
know what's
herpes.
not treatable?
There's no-
Your love for Satan.
Yeah, we are not having it.
my love for Satan.
Your love for Satan and his number 7 jersey.
At this point in
No.
time, Jesus don't want you. But Jesus
I don't want
wanted
Jesus.
this baby.
You didn't want
Hey,
this.
Jesus. Anyway, giant meteor comes in
yes.
now.
I think they're being charged with involuntary manslaughter.
Baby slaughter?
To me, that is fucking voluntary.
That is 100% voluntary.
Yeah. You didn't listen to fucking
It should
a
also
bunch
be
of people
child
telling
abuse
you.
or child neglect resulting in death.
I agree. They've been released on bail already. Their next court date is October 5th. So, I don't know. I think that this is crazy and it's really sad.
It is.
It is super
It's
sad.
super fucking sad.
It is.
Just because people don't want to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Somebody should have kidnapped that baby.
Yeah, I honestly don't think it was just that they didn't want to go to the hospital. It was that they seriously thought
believe
that
God.
fucking God
They came
was
to
that
the
divine.
rationalization that God was going to save their child.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
They'd
God was going to
seen
save their child.
touched by an angel too many times
Man.
that they fucking thought, hey, he's going to be touched by an angel.
But you
He
hear
did.
stories of these all the time, not just with religious people, but all the whole anti-vaxxer movement.
Yeah.
Friggin' there was a couple charged with, I think it was involuntary manslaughter because they refused to take their child who had bacterial meningitis. Okay? If you don't get that treated in time, you're going to die. And of course, what do? Instead of taking their kid to the hospital,
They prayed.
well,
right?
they prayed, but then they also gave their kids cinnamon and cloves and garlic, trying to think that would kill the bacteria. Like when they finally took the kid to the hospital, the kid had a temperature of 106.
Oh my God.
Died like 6 hours later.
You, the viewers, tell us a time God cured you. A time when God touched you.
Where did Jesus touch you?
Well, one summer when I was a young luchador, God helped me pray the gay away.
Will you show me on the Pee-wee where God touched you?
So he touched my hair. He touched my hair. Little hair. A lot of hair. And some here.
Oh.
Yeah. God was handsy.
I was blessed with a 9-inch penis. My priest is serving life in prison now because of it.
Oh, that was... See, isn't that a Milo...
Or Theo Vaughn?
No, Milo Yiannopoulos made a joke like that on a podcast, and it came back to haunt him.
Yeah, so be careful.
Oh, no, he learned how to give head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But, man, it's probably true.
It is probably true. Yeah. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the funniest
jokes. There was some
the
other stuff that guy said, though, that got him in trouble.
They just cut bits and pieces of them. Fucking snowflakes. Their social justice.
Keyboard warriors.
What are chairborne rangers?
Fuck does that mean?
You know exactly what it means, Albongo.
No, but back to the subject at hand, yeah. I would take medicine over God any fucking day of the week.
Even Sunday?
Even fucking twice on Sunday.
Football. That's why.
I'm just saying, I would take medicine over God any day of the week. If I had to choose, if I was sick and I had to choose between God and medicine, medicine would win.
I like it.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I like it a lot too.
I don't know if I trust God at this point to help me.
God's having trouble stopping like horrible shit from happening right now.
Yeah, he's too busy sending out thoughts and prayers right
now.
now.
His record's not looking too good.
Yeah, you guys want to look up something really messed up? It comes back to the Vegas shooting. Look up thoughtsandprayersthegame.com.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughtsandprayersthegame.com.
Is it like a tycoon type game where you just send out thoughts and prayers?
So, so basically what it is that every time there's a mass shooting in the United States, like they get super, at least makes it to national news. So, most mass shootings don't even make it to the national level.
Bless you, sir.
But this game basically says, what do we need to do after a mass shooting? And then you have two options.
Thoughts and prayers.
It's all thoughts and prayers and think. And if you hit the think button, it doesn't work. All you can hit is the thought and prayers button. It's called Thoughts and Prayers the Game. Thoughts and Prayers the Game.com. Thoughts and Prayers the Game.
I will look it up.
But no, it just really bugs me. If you actually look at the bigger picture, I know we're talking about this individual case of God versus medicine or whatever, but if you look at the bigger picture, a lot of the religious people, all the evangelicals in our country, like if it goes against their religion, that like basic scientific fact, like, oh no, the Earth's 4.6 billion years old, they fucking flip their shit. And it's like, no, I'm not bashing your belief. We're just, scientific fact here that's been proven by experimentation and observation. And then they turn around, how dare you? Oh, but all these people that are just so blinded by faith, it's actually getting fucking scary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
It's going to lead to the next apocalypse.
And if you always notice, too, the evangelicals, usually all they send when a national tragedy occurs is
Bibles,
thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. Send your money to us.
We need to plant our seed or whatever that's called. Went dark over there.
Yeah, the light was bugging me.
So you just slapped it.
Yeah. Maybe it was God's light shining on you.
I saw you slap it.
I might have slapped it.
Like I said, I always put this caveat on there. You can be religious if you want.
But you're wrong.
But I'm just saying, yeah. You can believe whatever you want to believe. Hell, if you want to believe the Earth's flat, go for it.
No.
But guess what? It's round.
No.
Dude, yeah. Yes. That's your freedom.
It is your freedom.
It is whatever you want.
But there's two things you can't believe.
The Earth is flat?
That the Earth is flat and that God don't exist.
No, there's a third one.
Oh, what's that?
Chris O'Donnell is a good actor.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't believe that.
He totally kicked ass as Robin back in the day. When he surfed down on the... You remember Batman and Robin?
Oh, yeah.
He surfed down on Mr.
I know what you're
Freeze's
talking
escape
about.
pod door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. almost walked out of the movie.
It was almost
Almost.
Ben Affleck
When he slided
quality.
into the cave.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
Wait,
gosh,
the
so
laundry
stupid.
scene, like the whole laundry scene where he's like doing karate while fucking putting his
folding his clothes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joel Schumacher's is history's
He's the
greatest
devil.
monster.
Beat the devil.
You know what was real weird? How Batman changed, but Robin didn't.
And Alfred.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's weird.
And then Alfred and Batman changed again. Now we get Batflick.
Yeah.
He's a wicked good actor.
Wicked good?
Wicked good.
I don't
Wicked
like
wonderful.
that. Anywho.
No.
He's hit or miss.
He's horrible.
Hey, The Town, that's a wicked good movie,
Dude, yeah,
and he was the
Town
bomb in
fucking
Phantoms.
awesome. Argo, awesome.
And as the butt
Gene-
man in Mallrats.
Freaking Mallrats.
Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck, he's the shit.
He was alright
Best
in
actor
Mallrats and fucking
He's
what's
wicked
the other
good.
one? Dazed and Confused,
And-
where
and
he
the
played
Good Will
himself,
Hunting?
the asshole.
Yeah.
Affleck, you the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Yeah. He was the bomb in Phantoms, yo. Reindeer games?
He's good when somebody tells
Chasing
him
Amy.
what to say and how to afflict those words.
Yeah.
That's why he's good with Kevin Smith, because Kevin Smith's like, here's it for word.
Just
Just
do
say
it how
it.
I wrote it.
Just
Do
talk.
not improvise. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, I heard Kevin Smith's not a huge fan of improvisation.
No, he's not.
Or Bruce Willis.
Or
Yeah,
Bruce
well, was that movie that Kevin Smith and Bruce Willis
Cop
did?
Out?
Yeah, Cop
Yep.
Out. They did not get along.
Bruce Willis fucking hates Kevin Smith, and it's pretty vice versa. Because I guess Bruce Willis doesn't like taking instructions on how to act.
Yeah.
Well,
Because he's Bruce Willis.
he's fucking Bruce Willis, man.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
You know they're making a Die Hard 6?
I believe it.
I bet he's
Damn.
cool as
How about
fuck to
Original
hang out
Ideas
with.
Hollywood?
I don't think so.
Right? Original
You don't think
ideas.
so?
No.
No, man. Kevin Bacon. Fucking. Who we were just talking about. Because I've already forgotten.
Bruce
who the-
Willis?
Bruce Willis. Tom Hanks. Right? Those guys would be cool as fuck to hang out with.
Only
Tom
if Tom
Hanks
Hanks
for
talks
sure.
like Forrest Gump.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, yeah.
So you know
Bill.
they're making a Cubs movie, right? When they won the World Series, and Bill Murray's was part of that. They were going to make Bill Murray play the manager of the Cubs. But my question would be, who would play Bill Murray in the movie?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Yeah. James Franco.
Yeah.
Yeah. James Franco's diversifying his acting range.
Hopefully he's longer than what his acting role or his role was in Alien Covenant. Watched that before I came over.
How was that?
I rewatched it. Ugh.
When the alien popped out at him, do you go, oh, hi, Mark?
Well, no, he didn't even make it to the aliens in Alien Covenant. He's like literally in the movie for like 2
Spoiler
minutes.
alert.
What is line?
What is? Oh my God, the disaster artist.
Oh, yeah.
He's been trying to watch The Room.
Oh
The
my
movie
can't do
God.
It's based off of.
Okay,
And
so let me talk to my friends that work at some of the theaters around here, cause I know one of the theaters, they used to do it back in the day. We used to have employee and friend screenings of The Room, and we watch it on the big screen, and we do everything that they.
You throw the spoons
You throw spoons and shit at the screen and stuff every time the spoon shows up on screen.
in the picture
I've
frame.
done it 3 times. I've done the Room thing 3 times. It's
dude,
fucking
we
awesome.
found him. We found the person who watches it. We've been talking about this for a long
It's
time.
been a couple of years since they've done it, but yeah, I've seen a couple of. I have seen The Room numerous times, and the only way to
You
see
tearing
it,
me apart, Lisa.
the only way to see it is either if you're
High as
really
fuck?
drunk, really stoned, and have enough plastic spoons to throw at the screen. And literally, it's just a Mystery Science
know
Theater
about this?
3000. Mystery Science Theater 3000.
See, I thought this movie was made in like the 90s.
Oh
It
no,
was
it's
made in
made
the
in like
2000s.
2006.
Yeah.
And what I like about the Disaster Artist is because it's literally it's a movie going to be made about making The Room,
Right,
which is
based off of a book.
book.
Yeah.
Like, oh my, like how far have you got it into The Room?
I made it about halfway.
Halfway?
I had to stop because I looked, saw it was halfway, and I was like, whoa, I can't do this.
You have to make it through, man. Let me talk to the guys over at the theater.
Oh, God.
Well, since I do know someone, aka my brother, he could probably run it at his theater.
Yeah.
So we
That'd
just
be
have to
awesome.
get. They have to go through the fucking.
Should we
AMC
do like an
bureaucracy.
NGBR night? Get a bunch of people to go
That'd be awesome.
and podcast it, Mystery Science Theater style. We'll just
I
put the
bet we
camera.
could do it.
That'd be awesome.
You know,
hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I bet we could totally do it at my brother's theater. We just talked to him. He gets it all cleared through corporate. Shouldn't be a problem. We could fucking even sell tickets.
Damn. I think you're onto something.
Oh, hi, money.
Well, obviously, most of that money would go to AMC. But
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, I'm gonna send whatever I get straight to Tommy Wiseau because he needs it.
He spent a lot of fucking money out of his pocket to make that happen.
Well, I heard. So I always heard the story was for
that good.
It's
no.
terrible.
Oh, it's literally one of the
worst movies ever.
Worst movies
He
ever
fucks
made.
belly buttons.
Yeah, he's a naval fucker.
You're tearing us apart, Lisa.
Why'd you lie?
I thought he was retarded.
I did too.
Oh,
I thought it was like one of
actually
those.
like.
He's Polish.
I always thought the story was that he spent all the money on advertising and stuff, and they're like, okay, well, where's the movie? And he didn't even make the movie yet, and that's like they just like piled it together, and that's what was released.
That
But
explains
it's
a lot.
So messed up, but it's so like
They
I said, the
change
old
characters in the movie or actors in the movie.
Yeah.
And there's 4 sex scenes that are just one sex scene cut up and reused because the girl didn't want to have her belly button fucked anymore.
well, and like they show in the preview of Disaster Artist, they use the green screens instead of actually going on the roof, which would be
Yeah.
cheaper.
In the alleyway. They're like, this set looks just like the alleyway. Why didn't we just shoot in the alleyway? Because it's a Hollywood movie.
It's all.
Netflix recommends it to me all the time.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Why
It
the fuck
recommends
did I
to me
watch it
all
on
the time.
YouTube?
It's on Netflix?
Oh, God.
Should be, yeah.
They recommend it to me all the time.
Well, then your Netflix has terrible taste.
Dude, have you ever seen the worst horror movie ever made?
What's it called?
The worst
Oh.
horror movie ever made?
Is it like a parody horror movie?
No, they tried to make a real horror movie and failed.
It's not on there yet.
No,
What? I swear they did.
dude, if it is $5 on DVD, get it. If it's
$5
$1
is
at the
too
pawn
much.
shop, get it.
Maybe it's some. Yeah, I thought
It is totally worth it.
Is it going to be worth millions of dollars one day, you think?
No.
Should we change to a different
We
topic?
should. We've
Yeah,
talked
We've
about
only got
it.
Your
10
turn.
minutes before, or
Craigslist?
13 minutes before Craigslist.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, don't even try, Noah. It's my turn.
My turn!
It's my turn.
Fine.
Let. Fuck, where are we at? Let's do spice up your sex life.
Ooh!
Let's get spicy.
Spice up your sex life. Let me find that article. So, a condom company in Malaysia has decided to get a little extra sexy by making a chili rice flavored contraceptive. Ouch. That's all I can fucking think about that. Is ouch.
I want to give it a go.
So, you want to give it a go?
Would you put it in your ramen?
Duh. After I'm done, though.
Oh,
Make it creamy?
Here's the
I
thing.
got you.
It's the chili rice dish all mixed together. So the dish usually consists of rice cooked with coconut milk and served with anchovies, roasted peanuts, a hard-boiled egg, sliced cucumber, and a dollop of fiery chili sauce.
Sounds awful. Is that how you get chlamydia without actually getting chlamydia?
Dude, I heard there's super chlamydia now.
Nice. Like, it'll...
It burns
fight
when you
bad-
burn.
Yeah, it'll fight bad guys.
Double burns pee. It double burns when I
You
pee.
just piss out acid.
Does it wear a cape or a mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have a
It's got the
a
big
signal
C
in
on
the
it.
sky?
It's just somebody scratching their crotch.
Yeah.
That'd be the best signal ever.
So, I want you guys to offer your best condom flavor.
My best condom flavor.
Yeah, what you think would be the best condom flavor.
Bong water.
Bong water sounds
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah, El Bongo brand bong water.
At a bongo.
Yeah, it's like Voss with resin in it.
I like it. I like it.
It's crazy.
Probably the bathroom smell after a night of beer drinking and Taco Bell.
That's a condom flavor.
Or just a Taco Bell men's bathroom.
Yeah.
My flavor would be
That's a good
swamp ass.
Swamp ass.
And you can give it double swamp ass.
Double
by
swamp
putting
ass.
it in the butt, and then just
Swamp ass
It's my butt.
or lightning strike, which smells like freaking horse piss. And tastes like horse piss, but I don't know how that would be because I've never
Yeah.
tasted horse piss.
Burnt hair.
But I'm pretty sure someone on farmlove.com has.
You mean you've never frozen a thing of horse piss into popsicle molds?
No.
That's how we used to stay cool during the summers.
Yeah. I want you guys to send us your flavors as well, viewers. I have a variety pack.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's all prison based.
Yeah.
And so one would be prison wine.
Oh, toilet hooch?
Then the other would be the tears of prisoners.
Mix sangria in the toilet.
Then one would be the shower drain. The community shower drain. And the last one would be prison grade yellow cake.
What's yellow cake?
It's like a hot commodity in jail. It's just yellow cake.
Is it a butt
Yeah,
thing?
just like Twinkies.
It's just yellow cake, man.
Yeah. No frosting.
No frosting, just yellow cake. Bob Barker ingredients.
Looks like we lost viewers talking about that.
We usually do.
How many would we lose?
Like 4.
Like 3 or 4, yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. You can watch it come and go.
We watch
Come
how much
back!
people don't like us.
And you see, nobody responds to us either, really. Like,
Probably,
nobody's
right.
talking to us. Yeah, see, we lost another viewer right there.
Talking about
Just talking about losing viewers. It's amazing.
Come back, viewers.
We need you.
Oh, hi, Mark. So, do you think they're gonna start coming out with, like, different fucking, like, hot and spicy? Like, they're coming out with all these new Skittles and Starbursts that are the hot and spicy, or sweet and spicy mix. Do you think we're gonna see, like, more chili pepper condoms? And
Red hot chili
lubricants
pepper
and
condoms?
So
Carolina Reaper?
Sure.
my question would be, would you want to have that shit on your dick?
No.
As I wouldn't either.
That's got to be some, like, bondage type shit. Use the spicy condoms.
Some people.
Because
like
you
it.
would think that they probably haven't been tested thoroughly. And interaction, because, you know, it would be like icy hot on your dick, or your hoo-ha, or
Your hoo-ha?
your vagina.
Ooh.
What are you
You're the first
insinuating?
person I've ever heard on this show refer to a vagina as a hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
Thank you for being PC about it.
The
Pussy, okay.
He said it.
I am triggered
I am triggered
because
as well.
my pussy is spicy without the condoms.
This is true. It is very spicy.
I identify as whatever the fuck I want.
Whatever.
As it fucking suits me.
Pro
How I-
wrestler.
That's how I get out of most situations. Cop pulls me over. I cry. Because I'm a lady now. And the cop's like, whatever, man. You're good. And then I drive away.
This is sexism.
This is rape. I am a strong black woman. And they're just like, this guy's high on crack.
Call in.
So I don't do crack and drive anymore.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
I hit less people.
Less dents in the car.
No, there's still a bunch of dents.
No, but I mean no new ones.
I don't even remember how I get them, so they're always new. It's like goldfish memories. It's like it's a new dent. Because I forget. Because I think I'm a good driver. But I can't see with the mask. Can't see out the sides of my face. Ah! Sorry.
Fucking Albongo here, dude.
Oh, bongo.
He's scaring me, man. He's fucking scaring me. So anything else to say about chili flavored condoms?
Dude, whatever floats your boat.
What do you think they're gonna partner with those jelly beans?
I want to know who does the. I want to know who does the flavor test for the chili flavor.
Hookers.
Yeah, probably Malaysian hookers.
True.
That's what I would do.
Most likely Malaysian hookers.
It's the same children that make them in the sweatshops.
Yes.
It's like those little like mangoes that have like the chili and lime on them and stuff.
Would you trust a condom from Malaysia?
No.
Yes.
I mean,
Sure.
they might not be the best example for population control. I'm just saying.
But
Yeah.
isn't Malaysia like one of the highest countries though that are super religious and don't have? They don't like. They actually say don't use protection.
Probably.
It's like the Catholics and say even condoms you can't use.
Catholics should use condoms.
Well, yeah, because anytime you ever go to a Catholic church, you see the fucking huge ass Catholic families.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, I have fucking 8 kids.
They take up like 4 pews.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see, I saw that shit when I went to the Greeley Stampede. Fucking huge ass families, and it was like for like Toby Mac country Christian music night. You can tell the families that love fucking. Yeah.
But they're only fucking for Christ.
Yeah, fucking for Christ.
Yes, let's keep overpopulating the planet.
For Christ, man.
Fucking for Christ, our first hashtag of the
We're too
night.
good with that belt.
Hashtag soaking. You guys hear what soaking is?
No.
So it's what Mormons do. So I guess because they can't have sex before they're married,
Right.
technically. So I guess a loophole they found was, even though it still kind of breaks their rules because they drink caffeinated beverages. So they drink a boyfriend and girlfriend would drink like a shit ton of soda or coffee or energy drinks, and then literally the guy penetrates but doesn't move, and they just sit there on top of each other. It's called soaking.
I'll have to remember that the next time I go to Utah.
What part of the internet are you on?
Yeah.
Actually, I did not hear that from the internet. I actually heard that from my brother.
Nice.
Where did your brother hear it from?
He heard it from one of his friends that is Mormon.
Where did they hear it from?
He's Mormon.
So
He's done
it.
So
Mormon
technically,
soaking. We're Googling this shit.
it doesn't count if it goes in but doesn't move up and down.
I think it does.
Mormon soaking.
Attorney, Mormon.
Makes a lot of sense.
Personally,
We're looking up
I've
soaking.
never heard of it, but it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. So another, I guess it's either soaking or also called docking.
Docking is
Docking is way
No,
different.
docking is
Is-
where
is-
the penis tips touch and then one.
Yeah.
I guess the Mormon docking.
I thought that was a dick and a dick. That's metogamy.
That's
I thought that
docking,
was
man.
Docking. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
I'm pretty
docking
sure
to
that's
another-
docking.
Metogamy.
I'm so confused now.
What?
Everything I
A dick and a dick. That's metogamy.
I'm gonna spend the rest of tonight on fucking Urban
Soaking.
Dictionary, looking this shit up.
Or on Quora. Have you ever soaked? You.
I'm not religious, so I just have sex.
No, I meant you, the person watching. You.
Oh, at home? I thought you were pointing to Noah.
Yeah.
Because he
You
looks
ever
like he's a
soaked? No, he
super
does
soaker.
look like he's a super soaker.
In a different way.
What does that mean?
I have never not moved.
Where's our
What did you do to the stream?
I broke it.
Did it die?
It's broke. It's broke, just
Because
like
we're
Devin
offline.
Carr's back.
Or did you go back in
I
time?
don't know.
What's
Yeah.
going on? Well, is it working on your screen?
Uh,
Yeah, it's totally working on
Yeah,
his
it's
screen.
fine.
Try
Weird.
refreshing it.
Sorry, guys.
This is what happens when we watch ourselves.
Yeah, we're slightly disabled in the brain.
Corky.
There we go.
Corky.
So it's about that time.
about that time.
For
Calm down.
as listed by Craig. Are you familiar?
No, I am not.
This is a new segment we are doing on the show. We have gotten rid of Melt the Snowflake and are now doing as listed by Craig. And you will be presented with a few different Craigslist ads. The first 3 Craigslist ads you will have to guess the price of. Yes. And the second is a series of personal ads that you will have to respond to. How's that sound? Sound good?
I can see it though.
Yeah, I can pull them up. Where's the one? Oh yeah, I don't want you guys to see the
See
prices.
the price.
They can't see the prices. But this, now you can't see
Okay,
the
yeah,
prices.
it's just full screen that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, first, we have...
Vintage spice
I can
tins.
totally see it.
Yes.
You can't see the price in there.
Oh no, I can't.
Yeah.
Blurred.
You can't see. You're lying.
We're blurry.
Dude, he's
So-
probably asking like $1,000.
These
for
are
it.
lots of vintage spilling spice tins.
Yep.
Right?
And hilariously enough, most of these ads come from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Oddly, yes.
Yeah.
Where soaking is the thing. Tins are in great condition, and most of them still have some amount of spice left in them.
Ew.
Yeah.
Will only hold with payment, Venmo or cash preferred. Now, these don't look vintage
No, not at all.
at all, except for maybe the dirty cloves on the side. The dirty cloves. So, what is your guess on what the price is?
It's probably more than $100 he's asking for.
Thinking $100. $100.
I'm gonna go $2.95.
$2.95. $2.95.
Doug lost the prices.
Really?
Yep. So we're just gonna have to guess.
Seriously?
Yeah. I think I remember them. Yeah, I don't have
What'd
it
you
over
do?
here.
He lost the fucking prices. We had them written down. This guy fucking lost them. He
I got a
picked them
fucking
up
steel
and
trap
plain
right here, man. I remember them.
and lost them.
I remember.
Do you?
Yeah. Let's get some guesses in.
So he guessed 100. He
$100.
guessed 295.
Jesus Christ. What about you? What do you think, Jonathan?
I'm like $50.
What about you, Dougie?
$350.
I'm gonna say $69.
$350 for all those.
Doug's a weirdo.
It's the Loch Ness.
Correct answer. $10.
$10.
$10.
$10.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah, my
Wow.
only thought is,
That's
why the
high.
fuck are they selling this on Craigslist?
Yeah. I don't know.
Why?
They don't seem vintage.
Not at
I
all.
think he's lying. He just wants company.
It's
Yeah,
a lot.
he needs.
Are
a
you
friend.
done cooking? Like,
Why didn't they put pumpkin pie spice?
no, I can't taste anything anymore.
I ate too much salt.
Spices are being outlawed by the Mormons.
Thought it had something to do with Sean Spicer.
Maybe. Maybe. He's a Catholic, though.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right, our second ad of the night is Ragtime Train Whistles, Indoor and Outdoor Fun.
Now I don't know if the indoor and outdoor fun is with the lady or the whistle. But I'm gonna say the lady.
Or the kids in the background. But Bellows Train Whistles from Ragtime, built and shipped from New Orleans. And then it gives the Etsy.
Can they build a train horn for my Prius?
You could. You could probably put it on the side and just roll your window down and tug it.
They should.
Pretty sure we could buy it.
Any guesses, ladies and gentlemen? Any
Probably
guesses?
$50.
$50?
$50.
Good guess.
150.
150 from the Noah.
I like to go high.
Jonathan?
I'm gonna lowball and say 149.
149. What do you got?
Come on down.
69
69.
cents. I'm really lowballing.
It's on Etsy.
Shit.
It's on Etsy. Let me guess $100.
Everything's overpriced on Etsy.
What you got?
I said 50.
50?
Yeah.
You said 50? All right,
$139.
Really?
Yeah,
139?
you were $10 off.
Nope.
You're champions.
139.
That's what happened. That's what happened in Mo.
And it does not include the lady.
Fuck it. Get rid of the ad. I don't even care.
All right, are we ready for the third ad?
Now, before we see this is not so much for the game. I just figured we could all pool our money together and buy this. All 5 of us right here. So, next ad, a frozen yogurt store in Wyoming.
Yes.
Wyoming.
Great business opportunity. Start your own self-serve frozen yogurt business or add to an existing store. Too many items to list here, but please contact for a complete list with additional pictures. Contents include 5 Taylor 794 3-phase air-cooled machines, 2 Continental 3-door refrigerators, Dalefield Manitoba cold bar, Rosetto dry topping dispenser, mini iPad with POS system complete with receipt tape and scales, 3 compartment sink, hand washing sink, tables, chairs, couches, coffee tables, other furniture. Will consider sharing the cost of delivery and or shipping costs.
Oh my god, that's just the content, not the actual shop.
So they're selling. They're selling all the shit in the shop,
They're
not
just
the
not
shop.
selling the space.
Fuck, I was planning on just starting a yogurt business with my best buds and serving poo flavored yogurt. Fuck. Damn you, Craigslist. You got me again.
Nathan for you did it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Dude,
why
they're probably asking for like $100,000 for everything.
That's what I was thinking.
Like at least $100,000.
$100,000?
I'm gonna fucking $1 million.
This
guess
priceless
$1
frozen
million.
yogurt, man.
Yogurt place?
Yeah.
The
For the contents.
Just the content.
There's a bunch more shit
Let's say
that it comes with.
say
A ton more shit.
$650.
Like $650?
No, like $650K.
Oh. I'm gonna say $69K, brah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 40. 40K?
Okay. That's
Damn.
probably reasonable.
I don't remember what the actual
35K.
35K was it?
Yep.
Let's double check this. Let's see if he's right.
Fucking steel trap right here. I don't need no prices.
35 grand. And that it does
Look at all
come
that
with a
shit.
ton more shit.
Do we get a gelato machine?
Hmm.
Ooh, there's a pretzel display warmer. I wonder if we can just buy certain things without having to get everything. What if I hit them up with like $40?
Problem
I'm
it's
sure,
in Wyoming.
yeah, I'm sure.
Ugh. It's in Wyoming.
So yeah, those were our first ads. What'd you think? Fun game, little Price is Righty. Yeah, yeah. So now we get to the down and dirty.
Yeah, this part's gonna touch you guys deep in the soul.
Yes, very much
You're
so.
gonna love this.
Are you ready for this, Jonathan? All right. This is looking for a femboy, male for male. You all right? I'm feeling lonely and freaky tonight, looking for a total bottom femboy who likes verbal abuse and getting used and abused. I'm completely clean, so you must be too. Pics and stats in first email. Age and race not important. Don't waste my time, and I won't waste yours.
How'd you find my ad?
He's good, man. He's
Yeah.
like a hawk.
Last night, up until like 3 in the morning, it was weird. You see some weird things on Craigslist at 2 in the morning.
It was like
This
those
guy's
like, personal
32.
connections or what,
Yeah,
misconnections
oh yeah,
or
this is
whatever.
all.
This
Like-
is in Salt Lake.
Lady, it was. I saw you in the grocery store and you let out a huge fart, and I thought it was the sexiest thing ever. I want to find you. You just find the weirdest
I
shit.
want you to
in the
fart
personal-
on me. Okay, but so at first, we like to play this game like you were answering it like you wanted to. You can just completely annihilate him in the message if you want. We don't care. Doesn't have to be positive. You can be as mean as you want. He's used to it. If the meaner, the more he might get off. So you never know.
serve
What?
do you
Let's get weird in here. Let's get mean. Let's make him come.
I'm gonna fucking give you a mushroom cloud.
Well, you forgot to put the.
You don't know what a mushroom cloud is?
You gotta put
It's
your
when you
stamp
take
in there.
your dick and slap it across the chick's face.
A
And it
mushroom
leaves a
stamp,
mark.
yeah.
Mushroom stamp or mushroom
Yeah.
cloud.
Thought a mushroom cloud was when you come while you do it.
I thought that was when you fart talcum powder.
Oh, it could be.
I thought that was called antiquing.
No, I thought that's when you just throw it. I didn't know you could fart powder on your friends' faces.
You didn't?
Uh-uh.
I thought everybody did that.
You learn something new every day.
Sure.
What's your response, sir?
I just wonder if he's lonely and freaky every night, or if it's only 2 nights. Because I'd be available on Saturday.
That was the best response you could have given. Age and race doesn't matter.
That's the freakiest part right there. Like, should we, tell the authorities? Do I have, like, a moral code?
To tell the authorities about this
Just watch this ad.
If they did that for every questionable ad on Craigslist, they would not get
For
anything
sure.
else done.
guy? Yeah,
For
they'd
sure.
be so
No, I'd be
busy.
like, if we're
Fuck.
gonna meet, you must meet us in the safety parking lot in the police station, at the police station.
Well, don't waste his time. And he
Real-
won't waste yours.
Real quick, can I give mine? I'd send him a picture of me in the mask going, huh, and the stats would say, awesome. No numbers, just awesome. And then I'd be like, hey, I'm free next week, so not tonight, but another night. I don't do well with verbal abuse though. Talk to me like that again, I'll beat you with a chair. Oh yeah!
Snap into a Slim Jim!
I've got nothing. I've got nothing.
Because you're the one that posted it, aren't
I
you?
am.
You motherfucker. Well, you found your fanboys!
You go
Because I'm going to respond to him when all you guys are gone.
Yeah. That's what
I'll
I
drive
would
to
do.
Salt Lake.
trying to hide your tracks.
I'll drive Salt Lake in a heartbeat.
I ain't that far away.
It ain't.
5 hours.
So, this next one might be my favorite. Just because of the picture that came with it.
That is awesome.
I will let... Should we say that is not the original?
That is not the original
That
picture.
is not the original
We used some Photoshop to actually airbrush the pussy.
Huh.
We needed it to look good, camera ready, because the original one looked like you go to Arby's, you order a roast beef that's a little too beefy, and it's just like, we can't have that on the internet. So we made it pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that is,
Looks great, doesn't it?
yeah, that might be my new Facebook profile picture.
I have the biggest pussy. My pussy is so huge.
Huge.
It says, fuck me while my
The
boyfriend
hugest
watches. Man, woman for male. Looking for someone that will be rough and that can last a while. You would be pulling my hair, choking me, fucking me in different positions, using me in whatever way you want, and my boyfriend would be there watching. No black men. Dick size 8+. Send dick pic and first response. Age 18 to 30.
I'm out. Too old.
Oh, I thought it was because you were a strong African American man.
Yeah.
I got that disease Michael Jackson had.
Yeah. Me too. Don't we all?
Which
I was
I'm
gonna
one
say,
of them albinos.
Dude,
Racist.
I'm too old.
really, I am too.
I'm bummed out.
And I can't do it because my dick's
Oh, that's
like
all,
7.5.
yeah.
It's like 7 and like 3/4.
Yeah.
It's like 7.999, but you know,
I mean-
it's not 8, so.
I'm not opposed to fucking Donald Trump's face.
That'd be the best part.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Could you pull his hair?
It just
While you
come
do
off.
it?
The weasel will just come
Yeah,
off.
Which hair does she want pulled?
There
Trust
was-
me, there was no.
yeah, there was no
There
hair.
was no other hair that
Yeah.
could be pulled.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No.
Alright.
Unless she had an ass hair that we weren't seeing.
Yeah, I thought that's what that peach fuzz looking stuff was.
I always get real weirded out by these ads, like, fuck me while my boyfriend watches.
Yeah, what is he going to be doing?
Because, like, what if he gets fucking, like...
Jelly.
Yeah.
What if he has a gun?
Right?
What if he jerks off on you? What if you're not looking and he comes on your back? What do you do?
You're gonna make me come, or I'm gonna kick your butt.
I don't know how cuckolding really works.
I don't either.
Yeah.
We should ask Donald Trump. He looks like a pro.
Yeah.
He looks like he's been there before.
Yeah.
I'm sure his wife definitely.
I fucking...
No, but watch when, like, the poor sucker that actually goes for this ad, whenever the boyfriend and girlfriend's like, actually, this was just a ruse. You're going to have to fuck my boyfriend instead of me while I watch.
Yeah, that's probably part of it.
Fair enough.
I hope you like a dick in the mouth.
We've seen
and
that.
in the ass.
We've seen
We had an article weeks back that was like, you invited me over to help fuck your sister. I was taken in awe by your pretty cock. I wish you would have let me touch it. I think you would have. Hit me up.
In Berthoud.
In Berthoud, yeah.
It was in Berthoud. That was the day we decided to stop looking locally.
Yep.
Huh.
You're like, yeah, a little too close to home.
We don't know if we know these people.
Oh, we definitely do.
Yeah.
I thought we came to the conclusion it was Matt.
It's good to know.
Freaky, freaky, freaky.
It's always Matt. You can turn it all the way to you if you want. Okay.
You gonna be alright?
Do what you gotta do.
It is hot in here. I'm
He's
sorry.
wearing them skinny jeans. It's
so
hot.
The last ad we have
The tight.
is need office assistant to provide discreet distraction. Please put Helena in the subject to weed out spam and to get a response. This is legit for a few hours per week, morning only, or you will host in the afternoon. I'm in downtown Helena, and it is very smoky. Be discreet, clean, no drama. Will consider CD, crossdresser, or tranny, if cute and femme. Can be one-time gig or recurring. Only requirements classy dresser. No panties and be proud of what you flash and display. You bring the toys and love getting oral and rim. Be into older professional men. I am 59. I will not join any website for any reason, and no exception ever. Average, 6'2", married, 59 years old. Bam!
Yeah.
That guy knows what he wants.
He wants to fuck his secretary.
Mm-hmm. But wouldn't it ruin the whole, like, playing office thing if you have to go to their house in the afternoon? Like, I work at your house.
Yeah.
I work at home.
I work out of the home. I sell vacuums door to door. That'd be a good one. I'm going to work that into role play.
Oh,
shit, these batteries dying.
You want to do the batteries?
Well, I was going to give my thing.
Give your response.
Okay, so my response would be a picture of me in the mask, in a red dress, very room-esque.
Flip over to our camera.
Very, very room-esque. You know, like the one that Lisa wears, Kevin? The red dress. I'd be in that, flashing my muscles, and he'd be like, damn, that's a classy dress.
You weren't paying attention, were you? You were looking at the lady in the red dress.
I was looking at the lady in the red dress.
I was just going Matrix style.
Ah! Doug, you touched me inappropriately, guys. I gotta go.
Touch me.
You guys got a response to this?
This horrible, horrible ad.
How long since the divorce? Or?
He ain't divorced.
No, he's still married.
You think so?
It's just a side thing.
Married.
A lot of people on Craigslist
I think he was in probably a very shitty marriage.
Yeah,
for
probably
many,
loveless.
Many years.
Oh, we lost a watcher.
So maybe he's still married
back
to
to us.
Yeah, maybe.
very sexually repressed.
Oh yeah, I bet. Just watch the POV porn with the assistant. You feel just as good.
We see me rolling.
Just as good.
No, you know, if you're hitting people up on Craigslist, you're probably getting nothing. So
Yeah.
So VR is probably better than nothing.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Has this person ever heard
Probably
of Tinder?
cheaper.
He's probably too old to use Tinder. He said
No,
no
no.
websites, no exceptions.
They will not join.
Well, they have websites now for older people, like
Oldpeoplemeet.com?
yeah, like or what was it Our Time?
Yeah.
Ourtime.com.
Oh, I heard about that. That's hilarious.
For older singles.
How about Christian Mingles?
I got kicked off.
I'd go to Jewish singles or
Yeah.
Jewish mingles. 'Cause I want a Jewish girl.
Keep it in the blood.
Canadians mingle.
Farmers only.
Yeah, because you ain't got to be lonely.
You don't have to be lonely with farmers.
We should make a...
But do farmers have internet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's
Oh,
slow
yeah.
as shit though. They still
You
use
got
it.
Usenet.
Satellite. Yeah.
Farmers only should partner up with Usenet.
I actually had HughesNet as internet because I lived out in the boondocks. It sucks
right?
ass.
Oh, yeah. They say it's fast as fucking bullshit.
No, freaking shitty fucking CenturyLink's faster than HughesNet.
That's gross. That's almost as gross as being a Denver Broncos fan.
Oh. Who has the better record? Yeah, I believe the Broncos have
the
the better
Jaguars,
record.
man.
The Patriots.
You shut your mouth.
What? We're all 2-2, man.
You shut your mouth.
Duh, Bears.
I'm sorry.
Football.
I don't know anything about football.
I know a lot about foosball.
For the devil.
You know a lot about
But apparently,
Football.
a lot of people are saying that NFL players taking a knee is disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mate, I'll wait
Yeah.
for people to figure out what freedoms mean.
Yeah.
And,
Exactly.
you know, I'm going to build a bunker and hide in it. You let me know when fuck people figure this out. Like, your anecdotal opinions mean nothing. It's you have to just accept things.
Yep. People, yeah, these people that are all like freaking out about players kneeling for the national anthem
It's
and the flag,
everything.
they actually do not get what the First Amendment represents.
Right. It's not about the national anthem. It's about cops killing minorities, black people specifically. It's not about the fucking song or your flag.
About injustice. And it's an extra injustice that they don't get it.
This is true.
It's fucked. And Donald
very
Trump
true.
has to chime in on it. He's gotta say, get him fired, get him out of here, those sons of bitches.
Hey
like,
man,
He just needs to fucking deal with everything else. He's got-
legalize weed. and
Well,
then
did you
can
guys see his
save
response
Puerto
today when he
Rico.
visited Puerto Rico
Yeah.
because they got hit by that hurricane? He was throwing fucking paper
Paper
towels
towels.
into the crowd like fucking T-shirts at a concert or at a sporting event.
He
I would've
said
rather had
that they're-
t-shirts.
He said they're causing our nation to be broke.
Yeah. He's
But-
like, sorry, you need help.
People forget, including him, that Puerto Rico is actually part of the United States.
Puerto Rico.
It's a territory and they can't even vote.
Well, they can vote. They just don't get any like actual like electoral college vote.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's like -2.
So,
And they're majorly in debt.
well, he thinks because of the government. It's mostly on the government, not the people. But no, I actually almost got a job in Puerto Rico about a decade ago. So glad I actually didn't get it because it got wiped out because of the hurricane.
Yeah.
But it would have been a cool experience. But yeah, people forget that the people of Puerto Rico are U.S. citizens. There's like what? More U.S. citizens live in Puerto Rico than like 21 states, 21 different states. And it just was completely bullshit how the federal
Dude,
response
could you
is.
imagine having Trump as your
President?
chief executor of charge of this shit? It's fucking horrible.
Well, we just keep adding to it, you know. I just thought it was really, really fucking horrible that he was throwing fucking paper towels like fucking T-shirts.
Yeah.
It's like, no, these people have been suffering for almost 2 weeks. And you're like, yeah, you know.
If anything, throw penicillin at him.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Here's my golf trophy.
yeah, we're gonna present you we dedicate the golf trip. No, we need fucking help.
What about a dump truck filled to the brim with thoughts and prayers?
Thoughts and prayers of the game.
Yep.
My favorite things.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
thoughts and prayers. So, what do I want to talk about now that we're done with the Craigslist? I want to talk about
Burpees?
Tom Petty, man.
Yeah.
How about that shit?
Hashtag everybody became a Tom Petty fan.
Yeah. True. I love Tom Petty, actually. But
Yeah, Tom Petty was awesome.
it's interesting because it came out yesterday that the singer was rushed to the hospital in cardiac arrest, put on life support, that he had no brain activity. And then all of a sudden reports came out that he was gone. And then all of a sudden there was a whole lot of, whoa, no, he's not gone yet, even though he was going to be gone. And then he was gone.
He's the only celebrity I know that's technically died twice.
That's true.
But they fucking come in threes, man. Fucking Tom Petty, Hugh Hefner, and Monty Hall.
What about a brim-filled...
He was the host on Let's Make a Deal way back in the day.
Filled with dump truck of shattered dreams? You don't like Tom Petty? This is comments from the Blue Unicorn.
I like Tom Petty. Refugee, come on.
But
Free falling?
You saw his daughter freaked out, right? Got pissed at Rolling Stone.
No, it was TMZ.
I thought it was Rolling Stone. I'm pretty sure she
was
called
Rolling
out Rolling
Stone.
Stone.
Yeah. She like freaked the fuck out on him.
And the LAPD.
She freaked out on the LA.
Yeah, she Twitter freaked.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Tweeted freaked. She tweeted them up a storm.
It was just crazy, Mr.
Yeah.
Petty.
Yeah.
And the how quick, like, I think it was CBS who was the first outlet to actually
call it,
and then it spread like fucking wild.
Well, I guess there was some confusion or whatever because he was put on life support, but he had a DNR, which DNRs do not resuscitate.
Right.
So there was like a huge argument with that going on, and then they finally pulled him off life support, and then it took him a couple hours afterwards to die.
Right.
So.
I mean, yeah.
It's a huge thing. You have to get that taken care of, you know.
He had a great life.
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
Traveling Wilburys, man.
Yeah.
Our stream died?
Yep.
You do it on there?
I did it on here, definitely.
Oh.
Is that stream complete?
Oh, it came back.
Oh, are we getting booted?
It's probably cutting in and out.
What the fuck?
Sorry for the technical
Do you have
difficulties.
HughesNet?
You'd think by this far in we'd be alright. What the fuck?
It's my shitty production.
No.
He's hitting buttons, I saw that.
It's Comcast.
He showed him its dick, or his dick in the computer.
Comcast, because you have no other place to go.
Yeah. Because the other option isn't an option. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say, like, there was some craziness with that fake news there. And then, how about the fake news author, the famous fake news author who was found dead this week? He was the one that claimed that he is the reason behind Trump's election. Let me find the story. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Where is it?
Come on, look. It's all between the porn files.
There's a lot of porn in there, Doug.
There is.
Dude,
Jesus
what?
Christ.
You like that?
You'd still have poured files?
Yeah, you know, because why not?
Just in case the internet goes out one day?
So,
Yeah.
this guy, fake news writer who claimed responsibility for Trump's election win, is found dead at age 59, or 39. I'm verbally
38.
dyslexic, apparently. So, a fake news writer who claimed responsibility, blah, 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 was found dead in his Levine, Arizona home. This guy. You see this guy?
Mm-hmm.
You recognize him?
He doesn't look like he's 38.
No. He died, well, it's because he died of a prescription drug overdose.
That's fake news.
So, do you think he was killed, is the question I was going to ask. He wrote wild stories about Bill Murray running for president. He claimed he was the graffiti artist Banksy. He also wrote stories falsely claiming that Barack Obama was homosexual and a radical Muslim.
Sounds like he did a lot of pills.
And that protesters were being paid thousands of dollars to demonstrate at Donald Trump's campaign rallies.
Yep, it's always George Soros. Always George Soros.
True.
Sounds like he did a lot of pills.
Yeah. I think he did do a lot of pills, sir.
I don't know who he is, so why would anybody kill him? Because, like, how many...
Because he knows too much, man.
No.
It was obese.
If you had a conspiracy, you'd want people like that to make
I would
it look like
look
you
at this
don't.
as with Occam's razor, looking at all things being equal, the simplest answer is most likely the correct one. OD'd on prescription pills.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, unless someone, came into his home and, shot him up when he was sleeping that looked like he OD'd.
Yeah.
That, I've heard shit like that happen before.
I mean, was he friends with Hillary Clinton? No, he did a lot of pills.
Back during the campaign, I remember there was one of the I think it was Hurricane Matthew was approaching the coast of Florida. One of my friends was like, I have information that will provide Hillary Clinton that will throw her in jail or whatever, and then it shows the picture of the hurricane destroying Florida last November. It was Florida. It was like, I have information that will lead to the conviction of Hillary Clinton, and the hurricane comes in.
It's fucking hot in here.
It is.
It is really hot in here. And I've got that window all the way open.
Should we, take our pants off?
I thought about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I thought about it too.
Yeah, that's why I wear slacks, because it's nice.
We're all just gonna be sitting here with our pants down around our ankles.
It's really hard to think straight. So I'm thinking a little gay right now because I'm so hot. Well, I don't have anything else to say about fake news other than watch us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time on YouTube.
Or else we'll break you like a big pencil, brother.
Such a gay wrestler. Anyways, who gets to pick next?
Just because I wrestled in a dildo on a pole match doesn't make me gay.
I don't want to sound queer or nothing.
I was queer or nothing, but that dildo ended up my butt by accident.
Leave it as your turn, sir.
Are we rolling?
Rolling what?
Like on ecstasy?
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, back rubs, motherfucker.
Corns.
Oh, MDMA.
Oh.
No, I wish.
Take off your skin.
Man, I'm not a touchy person even on that stuff.
He's very gay.
Take off your skin. Yeah, he is very gay. At least he seems to be in a very good mood.
I'm in a gay mood.
Yeah.
Very gay.
Just need the Buffalo Bill thing going on right now.
What, the Buffalo Bill, like the football team?
I'd fuck me.
I'd fuck me so hard.
Whatever that song is.
Goodbye horses, man.
You guys know more than music than I do.
I thought you were gonna be like, oh, you guys know more about.
That's what it is.
You guys probably do have a fucking pit somewhere, sex pit or whatever. It puts the lotion on its skin.
Very close, very close. Except for when we were in the apartment, because we couldn't have the pit in the apartment. I don't want to talk about it. My therapist says I'm not ready to talk about it.
Wisconsin.
You want to go to the Oshkosh, Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Are you saying you're going for that's where it happens?
Well, it was the one on top.
Was it?
It's there together.
It's the least amount of effort on my part.
No, it's not.
I like it. Well, this is actually going to be the best discussion we have, the most thorough, and
where is it?
You're going to have to put a lot of effort into it anyway, so it doesn't matter. The
Yeah.
bottom of the list, we get lazier because it's more.
I'm sure it will be on topic the whole time.
So
Joe Schumacher, his Batman movies are garbage.
Two are
Joel
arrested.
Schumacher's history's greatest monster.
It's true. True.
Stole it from Robot Chicken.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, not an original joke.
Ah, bummer. None of our shit's original anyways. So this week's That's Where It Happens is in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. where 2 were arrested after a raid recovered meth, pot, guns at 4 sites, including an Oshkosh tavern.
Is it like a speakeasy?
No, it's the Ohio Street Station. But yeah, they found drugs and guns in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Oh gosh, man.
Police found about 245 grams of butane hash.
Oh boy.
400 grams of crystal meth.
Ooh, shit.
8 firearms and numerous boxes of drug paraphernalia. The drugs carry a street resale value of about $45,000.
Dude, that's not even a pound of hash.
No, it's not. But each are going to be a felony, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
The place closed in late August without explanations. Efforts to reach the tavern's owners have been unsuccessful. Tax records show from 2016, however, that thousands in unpaid property taxes, water, sewer, and storm water fees were due. Yeah. How about that? They were making all that fetty and not even paying their bills.
Probably because someone went in there and killed the owner.
Probably.
You think
Just
so?
like took it over.
That's right. Kind of sounds like that.
Yeah. Because like, why the fuck wouldn't you pay your bills and shit?
Right.
The meth.
Yeah. You just fucking.
They weren't selling it. It was all personal.
400 grams makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes
I
a
mean,
lot
that's
of
like a
sense.
pound.
Pound?
That's
I mean,
not even
each
a full
one of those is
pound.
like...
Yeah, it's about a pound.
Yeah.
It's not even a full pound.
No. It's not.
And, yeah. I have more coffee in the house than that.
Well, that's probably a crime in Oshkosh.
Probably. Lollipop.
You even being there is probably a crime in
Maybe.
Oshkosh.
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're pretty okay. They have a harvest fest and stuff.
I hear they like to get cheesy.
Mhm.
Madison gets crazy. For sure.
Yeah. Milwaukee is where all them serial killers are from.
Yeah.
Them Jeffrey Dahmers. Actually, not just Milwaukee, but Wisconsin in general has produced quite a few serial killers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I always heard that at any given time in the United States, there's between 10 and 15 serial killers running around.
It's terrifying.
3 of them are probably in here right now.
Hi.
I'd fuck me. Buffalo Bill.
Just saying, man. It could very well be. I've only driven through Oshkosh, but it gave me a very methy and a rapey methy vibe. Methy rapey?
Mm-hmm.
Rapey methy?
Methy rapey.
Meth rapey.
With raping.
Meth rapey. Hashtag meth rapey.
I was about to say.
Doug's just making words up over here. It's gonna be the new verb of the century.
Meth rapey.
McRapey.
Yeah.
That's a different breed right there.
Yeah, that's when you get raped at McDonald's in the bathroom.
Extra.
By a
That's
clown.
an extra
I'm
value
loving
meal.
it. Rape. No. No.
McRapey.
Rape is bad.
They rape your...
Only for a limited time.
You get a McRib and a McRib.
Backed by popular demand.
They are bringing the Szechuan chicken sauce
For
back
one day.
And probably Szechuan sauce condoms.
Ooh,
Buy
yeah.
that.
I know you would.
I never tried that.
Doug.
You never tried Szechuan sauce?
No. Did you?
No, I never.
I never did either.
They're doing it just 'cause
I
of
boycotted
Rick
the
and
movie
Morty.
Mulan, so I didn't do
Rick and Morty
it.
is amazing.
I thought it was Rick and Morty.
It is.
It was, but it started because of Mulan back in the 90s.
Gotcha.
Really?
But yeah,
Never saw it.
and I just totally lost myself. I almost just said Pocahontas for some reason.
Poke your hauntus.
Yo, Pocahontas was hot.
She was hot. I was thinking Mulan. That movie offended the fuck out of me because women, they can't be in the army. If there's one thing Disney's taught me,
Whoa.
you gotta pretend to be a dude. You got a CD.
It's true.
If there's one thing Chelsea Manning's taught me, wait until you're out of the military to come.
Yeah, and don't go to Canada.
Yeah, don't go.
Pitch a fit when they don't let you in.
Pocahontas was 13 years old, sickos.
I was 13 once too, man. I was like 8 when that movie came out, so fuck.
Same.
That's from Blue Unicorn, by the way.
Grass is on the field, play on. Wait.
My mama used to say if they're old enough to go to the store, they're old enough to get bread.
Damn, your mom said that?
I believe it.
Probably.
Have you ever met his mom? We gotta make that happen one day.
I think maybe it does.
Sorry.
White people jokes.
It's the
Sorry,
heat.
it's so hot.
It's the heat.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Should
Whatever.
we crank the lights down, maybe?
Can't
In the
really crank them
lights.
down.
Then they can't
Click
see.
the setting. Lower.
Then it doesn't get the green screen. Yeah. the
Monkeys,
thing.
start fanning people.
It's fucking hot in here, guys, just so all of you know.
Yeah.
In
We're
case we
melting.
haven't said that yet, it's fucking hot.
Drugs.
So hot.
It's so damn
Can
hot.
we close that damn thing? Is that thing
I
open?
can't do that.
Gotta
Is the
stand
heat
on
on?
monkey shoulders.
Oh yeah, the heat's
I have Donald Trump arms.
Tiny hands.
Tiny.
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's shut it.
Nice. Instantly colder.
Yeah, it did. That was just like an instant fucking change in here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Kevin saves the fucking day.
What did he do?
Weather the
He
weather.
closed the
The
vent.
Oh.
He's contributing to
Praise.
climate change.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Dude.
Climate change is real, ladies and gentlemen, and we are causing it. Science.
Kevin's are not all heroes wear capes this week.
Yeah, fuck.
You like that?
Fuck whoever we had.
Yeah.
Fuck the dirty Chinese
Don't worry
restaurant
about
game.
the spit.
Huh?
Masks always freak me out. Kind of a germaphobe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to know where that one's been.
No,
I wouldn't put it on.
no.
I barely put this one on.
Let's just say that's
Now I
how
can't take it off.
That's how I get to all my Craigslist hookups, is I wear that.
You wear that?
Go all Point Break.
Uh-huh.
Dun, 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 dun.
I love that movie.
Please not the remake, though, right? The original. Okay, thank you.
To answer your question, Blue Unicorn, it actually cooled down tremendously. Thank you.
Thanks for Karen.
Anyways, what's our next? What were we even fucking
The
talking about?
Oshkosh.
We got
Oh,
done
yeah.
with that.
Oshkosh meth
Yeah.
bust.
I'm not really surprised by the Oshkosh meth bust,
No.
but I
I'm
thought it was
disappointed.
interesting that they were like doing it out of the tavern.
I mean, that's news I need to know.
Is it?
No.
No.
No. It was, I mean, like, I was so let down by the size of amounts of stuff they had. like, come on.
Yeah, step your game up, guys.
Well, I'm
Step your
sorry.
game
800
up.
grams.
Next time I pick a
Slow
topic,
news
I will
day.
make sure it'll be a little bit better for you.
Just slow news day in Oshkosh.
Yeah. That was just
Hey, look
somebody's
up Eric
weekend
Brandt
stash.
on YouTube for next week's Not All Heroes Wear Capes. Eric Brandt. Should I Google Eric Brandt on YouTube, that full sentence? Is that what he's saying?
Mm.
I don't get you, Blue Unicorn.
Like,
I don't
should we
understand.
look up?
Who's Eric Brandt?
Says
Anyway.
look him up.
I don't want to look him up. Not right now.
Yeah, if we look them up, we can't see our beautiful stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the world.
With the fucked up world behind us.
Something's wrong with the world today.
Whose topic is it?
My turn.
Weather the weather?
Weather the weather. Oh, let's talk about Marilyn Manson. Let's go. Beautiful
Oh.
stage props.
beautiful stage props. The beautiful stage props. So, this week, Marilyn Manson was this last week, Marilyn Manson was playing a show for his new tour in New York City when it appeared he tried to climb a stage prop and it then fell on top of him, causing an injury. The night before, he had supposedly broken his ankle at a concert by falling off stage. But yet, he was able to prance around.
And climb a stage prop.
Yes.
With a broken ankle.
That
Yeah.
it fell down on top of him. And now he has had to cancel. The tour is pretty much canceled until
Further notice.
further notice, yeah.
Dude, there were reports that like he was like covered in with like a sheet for like 15 minutes. Like he wasn't. He
They
was
blocked
under-
him
yeah.
with a curtain, yeah.
That was there was even reports that he was like unresponsive for a little bit.
Probably all the drugs he's on.
Probably.
Dude, Andy's old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be trying to rock that hard still?
He's up in his
And he wasn't even rocking that hard. He just tried to climb it and
Yeah.
Isn't he? Is he in his 50s now?
I don't know. He's got to be. Late 40s at least.
yeah, you gotta remember he was around when you were a kid.
48.
48.
48. Old as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Old as fuck.
stretchers came in and took him out. When asking ex-band member Madonna Wayne Gacy how he felt, Madonna Wayne Gacy responded, "Good. I hope he suffers."
Wow.
That's how much love he has for him.
Nice.
He also said, consider the fact that his career has been struggling for a while, so you should take it as maybe he's going to milk this as a big publicity stunt. Now, it'll be the first time I can remember a publicity stunt around Marilyn Manson that got him sympathy.
True.
Because most of the time it was like really bad
It's like
publicity.
fuck
Well, but no publicity is bad. But most of it was negative about him. And now I've been seeing all these.
Every time he came to a city, it was like, is the concert going to be shut down, kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. And so it's just interesting. I think it couldn't have been that big. I mean, obviously it was a good sized stage prop to be seen, but those guns were probably made of foam, and the rafters that they were on probably made of aluminum.
They said they were steel.
Steel? You think so? Why would they have steel? They're trying to fucking haul this on the road, like on a big tour. They don't want something that heavy that's gonna be they have to carry around. It's also they want something that's gonna take very few stagehands to fucking pull off.
Little known fact: Rob Zombie's entire stage show is made of 600 popsicle sticks.
Are you being serious now?
Yeah, for real, man. That's how hardcore Rob Zombie
I
is.
feel like
He
it's more
eats
than that.
all those popsicles beforehand too. 600 each show. So him
They're the real
and
fruit
John
ones,
5.
though.
It's the two. So you eat the two and you just pull them out.
Negative.
That's why he's so crazy. He's got the brain freeze.
Oh, and the sugar diabetes.
Yeah.
Right. Hi, my name is Rolf Brunley, and I'm here to talk to you about diabetes.
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 So
But no.
yeah, I don't know. Do you think that really this is a publicity stunt? Maybe.
I hope so.
I mean, it might turn into one.
It's gonna be like, feel sympathy.
I mean,
for
obviously
me.
it fell on him,
Yeah.
and there's been no word about like his conditions and stuff.
Yeah, would anybody... Would that be news?
No.
What if he was Tom Petty?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Was
What?
Dude, I think a lot of people would be cheering if Marilyn Manson died. If he died.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
you think
A
so?
lot of people...
Dude,
The
I mean,
Christians would.
well,
Anybody
I
who walked
remember.
in the 90s?
No, I remember like after the whole thing happened when Columbine went down. That everyone
he
was
was
all
the-
freaking out about
they say it
Marilyn
was him.
Manson.
Yeah, my
I remember
mom
that.
threw my trench coat away.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's part of this thing called the Trench Coat Mafia.
Yeah.
What?
And I listened to Marilyn Manson. And
I did
Korn
too.
And, yeah.
During that time.
I listen to a lot of things, though. I just like that. I fall asleep to Antichrist Superstar every night.
So he's called off 9 shows.
Huh. Dude, look how old he looks, though.
Yeah, he looks horrible. Did you see him on Eastbound and Down without his
Yeah.
makeup?
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking horrifying?
On Californication, too.
Yeah. How much do you guys want to bet when he comes back? He's all about anti-gun control or gun control.
About getting
They crushed.
prop
You know,
control.
guns aren't safe.
I
man.
think he meant for that thing to fall on him.
Yeah, why else would you fucking climb on it? Like, the way he fucking climbed on it. You climbed on it, like, what's he gonna do? Go to the top and jump down on his broken fucking
He's
ankle?
probably going to try to prince it and hump it.
I didn't think about that. That's a good idea.
He's probably
Just-
going
Right
to
on.
try to use this to sell out the rest of his fucking tour.
Probably he's gonna be like, buy your ticket because I might not come because I'm gonna get crushed on a weekly basis.
It might.
Could very well be.
Well, good luck to him.
I fucking hope he gets bad luck.
He has some bad luck.
Yeah, well, I hope it gets worse.
Good luck, Joe.
I hope for his next show that he does when he's tearing up the Bible and throwing it in the flaming trash can, I hope that trash can explodes like a quartz nail that's been heated too hot. And I hope it burns him with the good word of the Lord.
Oh, hail Jesus Christ.
Oh, hail Jesus Christ.
Jeebus.
No, not really. I hope he's I guess. People like him.
He's all gonna be hobbling
I know a chick
around
that
on
likes him,
crutches
so.
and shit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He's gonna come out in one of those electric scooters or like the wheelchairs and just like sing in
Hover
one hand.
around.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, he's just not shocking anymore.
Which he is pretty shocking when you see how old he looks. But
Yeah.
It's the wrong kind of
You
shock.
can tell, like, or whatever, like, he has lost his shock value because we've been desensitized as a society.
I don't think he can suck his dick anymore. He's gotten a little pudgy.
It's lost its shock value because he's 50 years old.
Yeah, and it's not the 90s anymore. Like,
Yeah.
we have our own kind of shock rock now. Like, Ware kept it up because those costumes are legit and stuff. Like Marilyn Manson, what's his thing? Oh, I wear white makeup on my face, and you know, people don't like me because they think I'm gonna shoot up a school. I'm surprised Sandy Hook didn't get blamed on him.
Because he was irrelevant.
Yeah, that's a real good point. It was.
I mean, yeah. Fucking dude's been irrelevant for a long time.
I know, this is the first time we've really been talking about him since somebody was afraid he was going to die. Who was that? Wasn't that like Korn's guitarist or something? Was like super afraid he was going to die?
Maybe.
Because he was drinking too much? Because we know his band doesn't fucking care about him, or his former bandmates.
Yeah, none of his
Somebody's
bandmates
got to
have
care
ever-
about him.
Yeah, he's pissed off all of his fucking bandmates.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
When was the last time you thought about, like, new Marilyn Manson? I mean, I'll still listen to some of the old shit.
No, I don't listen
Never.
to it ever.
Never.
I only hear it when it's on the radio. Other than that, if it
To be
comes on
fair,
my-
though, usually, unless it's like a dope show or something like that, I change
That's
it.
all they play on the radio. Well, besides, they started playing new shit, but it's garbage.
Sweet Dreams.
I gave up on him at the dope show. That
album
stuff.
was the last, yeah.
I mean, Antichrist Superstar was great. Sweet Dreams or whatever. The first, whatever
Smells
that
Like
was
Children.
on. Smells Like Children.
He should have just came out with straight grindcore.
But it was more of a. It was because I was like 10 or 11 years old.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
and it was cool.
Yeah. And it, like now, I'm like that's like it's cheesy pop music with distortion.
See, I oddly loved Portrait of an American Family.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot different. It was very much, like, kind of grungy in a way, and I don't know. I love that shit.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool. It had served a purpose. It might have shifted America a little bit.
It might have.
It's all Marilyn Manson's fault. We're divided.
It probably is.
It's probably freaking
Scott
maybe way at the bottom of the list right now.
Yeah.
Nickelback.
Would you rather have Marilyn Manson as president or 8 years of Donald Trump?
Ooh, probably take Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, he's smart.
He's a smart motherfucker. Trump's a fucking moron.
Who would his VP be?
Fred Durst.
Yeah. Let me talk about this shit right here.
Oh, that'd be the greatest team. And then everybody would be calling for
Hey.
somebody to kill Manson because
if-
we
if
want
fucking-
Fred Durst
if
for
fucking
president.
Trump can become
Manson-
president.
Manson Durst 2020.
Yeah, if fucking Trump can become president and fucking Kid Rock's gonna be running for U.S. Senate, why not?
Yeah, why not Fred
Fucking
Durst?
country's going to hell in a handbasket anyway.
Did Kid Rock have hepatitis C, or did he willingly fuck Pamela Anderson to get it?
I think he willingly fucked her because I think she got it from Tommy.
Yeah.
Come on though, Hep C's now treatable with. I saw a commercial for it.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah, it's fucking like $10,000 a shot.
You gotta
He
inject
made that-
a needle into your dick.
He made that decision.
Yeah. Well, she was hot back then. Still, she was still.
He made that decision. There's no way. He's the dumbest.
He's probably so
person.
fucked up he didn't know.
Yeah. He had to live that white trash lifestyle.
Yeah.
I just found it funny.
Does he
funny
still
'cause-
live in like a trailer, like a double-wide trailer or something like that?
But it's like two stacked on top of each other.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I don't care.
just
enough
found,
about
he
Kid
was all
Rock.
bitching about the NFL players, like
Was he?
disrespecting the
Oh.
flag. What did he come out in his last concert? Literally a
Poncho.
flag with a hole cut in it, like so he could wear it like a poncho. That is way more disrespectful to a flag than kneeling. What he did, but no, he's like, I'm wrapped in the American flag, which makes me more American for some reason.
I'm American, so can you.
Meh.
At least he didn't tear it like a Hulk Hogan t-shirt.
Or set it on fire.
Book.
Yeah, right? Thanks. I was trying to make people think I'm original and funny, dog.
I'm just saying,
I'm gonna
man.
fucking hurt you. I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna give you the claw. That's my finishing maneuver.
Is that like fisting?
Kind of.
Cool.
But it'd be a double claw. There's one for the face, one for the nuts. And then simultaneous pulsating.
It's palming.
I like it. I like it.
Well, it's like I'm palming for thing. I would grip on Noah. I
Lock
would
tight.
grip. Like I'd be in there
Yeah.
Lock
massaging
tight.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Did you finish?
I just can't.
That's my finishing
Yeah.
move because I help people
Yeah,
finish.
the finishing.
You're like, you're
good.
stealing orgasm.
El bongo.
Yeah. Just
You
one
get to
touch.
pick the next topic, El Bongo.
Let's do wild card bitches.
Oh shit.
Let's get weird.
So here's a fun fact for our viewers that you might not know. Bestiality is not federally illegal. Yeah. It's not federally illegal.
Marijuana is.
Yeah,
But marijuana is. But now Nevada is deciding that they have had enough with bestiality and are passing a law to make bestiality a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
It's a ticket.
Yeah.
And to be fair, the PC term for bestiality now is called interspecies
Species
erotica.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be-
Clerks 2.
Well, you would think that would only be like the photography and film. Wouldn't it be erotic? You know, not actually.
It would just be
banging.
interspecies
Yeah.
relations.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure you're messed in the head if you're, fucking a horse.
But what if it's got to be?
What
Or
if
if you're
you're
on a lot
getting
of drugs.
fucked by the horse?
Yeah.
Farmlove.com.
I mean, but I'm saying you're saying getting fucked by the horse,
Or
you're
fucking
getting
the horse.
fucking the horse. I'm saying, what if you're getting fucked by the horse? What if you're not fucking the animal is fucking you?
Does that animal get the ticket?
Are you in trouble? I didn't
I
want to
hope
stop.
not. Could you-
I felt like he would attack me.
Like, what if,
No.
say you're sneaking onto somebody's land and you're trying to be extra quiet, so you're naked, and their dog comes out, and you're on all fours crawling around, and the dog mounts you, and the cops come, do you get a ticket?
Only because you're in their yard.
Well, you'd be in their house.
Well, yeah, only because you're in their house. Yeah.
Okay.
You're also the people that smear peanut butter on their genitals and make their dog lick it off.
That's famous. Man.
Ugh.
That's why I buy an extra jar every time.
You get crunchy or creamy?
Both. It depends on my mood. Yeah. See, my last dog I had to get rid of because he had a peanut allergy. But Barnaby, he's good.
This little nut gobbler.
Hashtag not gobbler.
You like a little peanut butter? So, how is it not federally illegal to fuck an animal?
But it's federally illegal to smoke marijuana.
I'm looking something.
Yeah, what states it's not illegal in? I bet Alabama, Maybe Missouri.
What states border Colorado?
Puerto Rico, maybe. Does that count?
"14 states.
Alabama.
Hawaii, Kentucky, Montana, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, Ohio, Texas, Vermont, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wyoming."
Oh, yeah.
None of those surprise me.
You know, the one that
New
makes...
Jersey kind of surprises me. In Hawaii.
They have to take
Hawaii
Nevada
does it
off
for
there.
the dolphins, because the dolphins rape people.
Yeah, they do.
They have to take Nevada off, too.
Yep, now they have to take Nevada
So it's
off.
13.
Update.
13 fucking states.
But Nevada, Vermont, and Texas are all enacting laws banning bestiality this year, man. We are going to see a huge increase of Texans moving to Wyoming, Virginia, and West Virginia.
Loves my sheep.
Ohio.
I can, kind of, because they're on our That's Where It Happens.
Yeah. You know,
I'm
you get real
actually
sad.
surprised Florida
Isn't on there.
isn't
Yeah.
on there. I'm sorry.
Florida man.
Florida,
I'm
Florida
just
usually
saying,
does
dude,
it.
Florida. Come on.
Florida man.
You're right.
Daytona.
Yeah.
Right.
Just think Daytona.
Daytona's not that bad. You have to think about
Our producer tonight's from Florida.
Hey, Space Coast isn't that bad.
What?
The Space Coast of Florida.
I've
not
never
that
been
bad.
to
No, it's
Florida.
not.
Yeah, I liked it. I stayed in Melbourne.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I lived in Jacksonville, but
Oh, yeah. Jaguars fan.
Yep.
My apologies.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, but it's better than being a fucking Patriots fan.
No, it's not.
thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Broncos for life, though.
We were talking earlier about Mr. Hands.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with Mr. Hands?
No.
Are you?
No, I've heard you guys talk about it, but I
Are
don't
you?
know.
Mr. Hands was a gentleman. He was an internet sensation, actually.
Like Chocolate Rain?
A different kind of internet sensation.
Oh, the dirty sites. Okay.
Yeah, he liked to sneak onto people's farms. He'd set up a camera and a tripod, and he would have a spotter. And the spotter would help arouse the horse and guide the horse, and he would get fucked by this horse. And Mr. Hands, I think, is truly the spotter, but they called the guy getting fucked by the horse Mr. Hands. And he was pretty big on the internet. And they, one night, his spotter let go. And in the process of letting go, that horse went full in, perforated the colon, and rather than going to the hospital,
He died?
he bled to death.
Oh.
Now, this guy was a Boeing executive. Boeing, the
Fuck.
plane company. He was a very high up.
They're a space company now, too.
Just goes to prove that the higher you get in the chain, the more fucked up you become.
Dude, I heard like rich people and fucking super high business executives, like the only way they can get off is doing some fucking weird ass fucking freaky
Same
shit.
as politicians, man.
Weren't you saying that Hugh Hefner became so desensitized by women that...
Yeah, he had to watch gay porn to get hard. That's what I heard. Like a couple of the girls next door, like the TV show he had. A couple of those girls have said it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know if I believe them because they did
He
Playboy.
was an engineer.
And they have no sensibilities.
That's Mr. Hands.
Fuck.
Wow, that is terrifying.
Mr. Hands, is that you?
That is.
Now, I know a lot of people that own horses, and this story would fucking freak them the fuck out.
That guy looks like he
Because
likes
they
to take
care
it from
about
horses.
them horses a lot.
What if
Is
you? I mean,
is that Mick Jagger?
what would you think if you saw? Is that Blake Shelton?
Yeah.
What would you think if you saw this guy show up you saw him on your property getting fucked by your horse.
I'm pretty sure the horse that killed him was his friend's horse. So he was allowed to be there.
Oh,
Dude, some of the shit that I fucking learn on this show. On this podcast.
This is our life, man.
I am definitely a sheltered person. Because I had never heard of Mr. Hands until today.
He died
Loved.
in like 2009, I think. Maybe is when it was. Sound about right? I remember because I had a website at the time and we compiled the best deaths of the decade. And fuck, there were a lot of people on there, but Mr. Hands was up there.
Would this guy qualify though for the Darwin Award?
Oh yeah, I think that's survival of the fittest right there, right? He couldn't take it. Only the strong survive, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Get a better colon.
Yeah, he needs that fit flex.
It's very weird.
I wonder if him and his spotter got into an argument and he like pissed him off. Maybe they were like lovers and they got into a tissy about where they're going to dinner afterwards, and he's like, fuck you.
How'd you die? Like up in heaven, like you're up in heaven or whatever. How'd you die? Oh yeah, I was getting fucked by a horse and the dick went in too hard. The horses. Oh man, you know.
That guy's not getting to heaven.
Probably not, if heaven exists at all. Probably not.
Mr. Hands.
But I don't know, like fucking. God, what a horrible way to die. But that's a famous way to die.
Yeah. I agree. What are you doing?
Googling.
Why?
Because I want to see videos of Mr. Hands, man.
Yeah?
That's weird.
No, you don't.
I know.
It's something you can't turn back from.
There's videos.
Yeah.
That was his thing.
Yeah, that's how he was known.
There are
was for
videos?
his videos, yeah.
Probably people found him on farmlove.com.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh.
You don't have to be lonely.
I don't like this.
It's
Why?
fucking scary.
Why?
Why not? Explain.
Oh man.
Oh, it's
just
like-
imagine, dude. Like those things are like the size of my arm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Your colon goes like twists and turns and all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff inside you. Why? That's like a death. That's like a.
That's why
Death
he had a
sentence anyways.
spotter, dude.
Well, it seems
Yeah.
like an okay way for him to go.
That's why he had the spotter.
So it wouldn't go
His
too
asshole must have
deep.
been this big. He shit pancakes.
Fuck, dude.
Probably.
He shit horse semen.
And
Sometimes.
now, if it was a thoroughbred, that horse semen would be worth a lot of money.
Is that what he did? He
Probably
just
not
farted into a
after-
jar?
Yeah, not after
Probably
that.
not after he was done. Ugh. 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 Whose turn is it?
Dude, don't even know.
Is it yours?
Yes, this guy's. Did we do Dr. Racism?
No.
Okay.
Let's do Dr.
Let's do
Racism?
Dr. Racism.
So this is about a librarian in New York who denied Melania Trump's donation of Dr. Seuss books because she deemed them racist. Did you hear about this?
I briefly read about it. I just thought it was an other excuse saying, I don't want fucking books from the First Lady.
Yeah, maybe.
It was just something that she pulled out of her ass.
She said it was racist propaganda. Now, the same librarian has had pictures taken of her in full Dr. Seuss hat and gear for Dr. Seuss nights at the library.
So, hypocrite.
Very much so.
But like, I'm pretty sure she just had to pull an excuse out of her ass other than saying, fuck the First Lady.
How did he Tupac a new book?
Yeah, Machiavelli'd that shit, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that has... I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Who the fuck wrote that book? Because he's dead.
Yeah, I think it was his
I think
wife.
that's the word for it. Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was cryogenically frozen with him.
Walt
could see
Disney
that.
style?
I could see
Fucking
that.
Walt Disney style?
No, I think his wife did, didn't she? Didn't she?
Oh, no.
Well, fuck, Michael Crichton's been dead for like 25 years and he still fucking comes out with books.
I don't read books, so that reference is just whoosh.
Is it because you're illiterate? I can't reads. Use can't reads.
It's because that dab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard
It
about
took
the
away
dab.
all of my skills except for
Wrestling.
how to wrestle and that's about it. That's all I got.
Do you think Dr. Seuss is racist propaganda?
Oh yeah. Fucking
Green
Horton
eggs.
Hears a Who
Yeah,
is the most racist thing I've ever heard.
The
in my life.
Lorax.
Yeah.
Lorax is kind of like an
How the Grinch Stole
environmental
Christmas?
story.
Yeah.
I know what
For
the
sure.
Grinch is code name for. Minorities. How the minority stole
Sure.
Christmas? Now it just makes sense.
Mm.
He is so racist.
Yeah.
You know, I built all the bridges in this county. You'd think they'd call me John the Bridge Builder. And I built all the roads around here. You'd think they'd call me John the Road Builder. But no, you get caught fucking one horse.
Yeah.
John the horsefucker.
Yes. That was from Blue.
Hey, yo, this guy fucks a sheep.
Motherfucker ain't one of us. He said he fuck a sheep.
Did Dr. Seuss fuck sheep?
Probably. So you get Cat in the Hat.
Friggin' a Dr. Seuss book was a book that we had to read in high school. Like, our guidance counselor or whatever, like, read the story to us, but it took 4 years, and she finished the last page on graduation day. The book, all the places you will go. Yeah. But fuck my guidance counselor. She said I wouldn't be successful.
I know. You're on, not governed by reason. What more could you want?
Yeah. She said I wasn't going to be good in the sciences. I proved you wrong.
Yeah, because you weather the weather.
Hell yeah.
And she's
Don't
just
forget about space, too.
Yeah. Spaceman.
Spaceman. Motherfucking spaceman.
Motherfucking Spaceman. That's going on your next name tag.
Weather the
Spaceman.
weather, motherfucking spaceman.
Yeah.
I think that's too long of a nickname.
It'll be
How
under
about
in
weather the
stats.
motherfucking ass spaceman?
What are you reading, Doug?
I'm reading this lady's comment. She says, "You may not be aware of this, but Dr. Seuss is a bit of a cliche, a tired and worn ambassador for children's literature. Another fact that people are unaware of is that Dr. Seuss's illustrations are steeped in racist propaganda, caricatures, and harmful stereotypes. Open one of his books, If I Ran a Zoo, or And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street, for example, and you'll see the racist mockery in his art."
And I bet green eggs and ham is racist some way because of, like, food deserts.
Mm-hmm.
They have to eat green eggs and ham. Because there's no grocery stores in the hood.
She just didn't want books from that bitch.
Yeah, I think so. I love the mayor of Springfield where he's from, like, getting pissed off. Like, got mad at her for saying that.
He's the best person to ever live here.
Yeah, I think her comments stink. Her comments that this is racist propaganda and that Dr. Seuss is a bit of a cliche and tired and worn ambassador of children's literature is politically correctness at its worst. Samuel thanked the First Lady for her donation and extended an invitation to her and the President to visit the city's Amazing World of Dr. Seuss Museum.
But you can tell that Melania doesn't want to be with Trump. Because, like, any presidential visit, you can fucking look it up. Fucking anytime Trump tries to reach for her hand, she smacks it away.
Right, she doesn't want to be seen with him. But nonetheless, the mayor extended his thanks, and Dr. Seuss's grandnephew, what a fucking link, got really pissed and said, "I know one thing for sure. I never saw an ounce of racism in anything he said and how he lived his life or what his stories were about. When you have Grinches and Sneetches and all of his other characters, how can you say that's racist? His characters are based on made-up characters." He said his characters are based on made-up
See, I legitimately think that this librarian didn't want to take the books from the First Lady.
Yeah.
Just because she's the First Lady and
Yeah.
she had to come up with an excuse.
But it's racist played out? She could have come up with something else. She could have said he was a
Dude.
commie.
Could have said he was a fascist.
He's part of ISIS.
Authoritarian.
The ham was just green.
Oh, just
No, green eggs.
Yeah, green
not
eggs.
the ham.
No,
The ham
both.
wasn't green. No.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Have you ever seen
Yeah, it was all green.
Everything
Yeah.
It was all green, yeah.
Was it all green?
I don't know.
Come on, how can Dr. Seuss be racist? The Grinch gets his heart grown 3 times over or whatever.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
3
teaches
times
lessons.
its size when he realizes he made a mistake.
Yeah, that
The
lady's
fucking
just a bitch.
Lorax,
Yeah.
man.
Well, yeah, Lorax is an environmental story.
Agreed. Just need a sneed.
It's weird. It's fucking weird. Come up with a better fucking response.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
seriously,
don't get me
put some
wrong.
effort into it.
Racism is still a problem in this country, and we get it figured out or whatever. But this is she
Yeah,
just
you're
used
using
it as
for
an excuse.
Yeah. If anything, just fucking say you don't want them because it's from Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Like, hey, would you have rather given you some Mark Twain books?
Yeah.
I drove through his hometown in September.
where's he from?
Missouri, right?
Hannibal, Illinois.
Illinois.
I know there was a bunch when I drove through Missouri back in February and Kansas. There was a lot of Mark Twain shit out there.
Well, because they love the
That is all.
racist
It's like
lore.
the Family Guy joke. That is all wood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Twain.
Whatever.
Dr. Seuss. Melania Trump. Melania Twain. Whoa.
Whoa, next
My
level.
fucking
Next
God.
fucking level.
Fucking circle.
Whoa. I'll connect the circles even further. I don't know what I was gonna say with that. What should I go for?
Do you want to do your truth?
Should I do my truth?
If you want to.
Is it time for truth?
I
You
think
think
so.
so?
Let's lower the mood for a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little
let's get
serious.
serious.
So, whether you believe it was one person or multiple people, because everybody's got a conspiracy theory. Nonetheless, somebody opened fire at a festival in Vegas.
Yeah,
and
the Route
if-
91
on
festival.
the Route 91 festival in Vegas. And if you haven't heard about it already, you've been under a brick. Because it's plastered all over the fucking media.
Another
Now, I'm
mass
always-
shooting.
Yeah. And I'm always the first one to be skeptical of things like this. Very skeptical of any mass production or I don't know how to say. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm saying I'm the push behind the agenda of it. We never know the real cause of these things and how it gets fucking blown out of proportion. But nonetheless, it's been all over. If you Facebook or watch TV, it's been everywhere, right? It's hard to get away from it. The biggest thing that I'm seeing with it is this call that it's white privilege at its finest. A white gun owner being able to walk safely into a hotel with that many firearms.
Well, they recover
And
like 23
shoot
firearms
at-
in the hotel room.
Right. And shoot at a ton of people at a concert in Vegas. And that really pisses me off to see this whole spread of a media agenda on race. This shouldn't be about fucking race. Shouldn't be about country music. It should be about the fact that this has become fucking American. The fact that we not only have these mass shootings, but we choose to only publicize some.
Yeah, there was one in Lawrence, Kansas that didn't get reported.
Yeah,
It's
there's
because the
tons
body
of
count
them.
wasn't high enough.
And it's ridiculous how much we portray this shit and how we feed on it. Everybody's, like you said, thoughts and prayers, but
There's no action.
I don't even know where to begin with action.
Yeah.
You want to regulate guns? Sweet. Ask how fucking that's working for Chicago and Baltimore. It's really hard to fucking regulate guns. People will get them, and then you can't figure out where they came from or who they belong to. So then you have a ton of unsolved fucking murders. So sweet, ask how gun control works. Ask Australia. Sweet, they have a ton of less guns. They didn't have their people armed to the teeth like we did. Like we do. That guy's arsenal of 24 guns isn't uncommon in our country.
You know what crazy stat I heard? Just check this out. So there are more guns in the United States than citizens. And half the guns are owned by less than 3% of the population. That's insane.
I believe it. I believe it.
No, I don't get me wrong. You know, people collect guns and shit, you know. But, you know, like, how many times did this guy bought, like, was it like 4 or 5 of the same type of assault rifle or the exact same model? It's kind of weird. If you know, that should have been a red flag, you know.
I mean, is it? Should it be?
Well, I mean, just extra scrutiny, that's all.
I don't know. I think that it's really hard to, because that population of gun owners, it's still a smaller population of registered gun owners, we should say, is still a smaller population of people who don't commit murder.
Well, yeah,
there's
I mean,
ton of people who don't
like,
commit
you know,
murder
well, even you see though, like the odds of actually being in a mass casualty event are extremely small. You know, as a teacher, every year I'm required to learn what our active shooter policy is, and of course after Vegas we had to go through it again, you know, but you know, we shouldn't have to worry about you know, going to a concert or going to class or going to a movie, you know, getting mowed down, even though the chances of it are extremely small. But
you're right on that other, like, you shouldn't have to worry about it.
You shouldn't have to worry about it. You shouldn't have to be in fear.
So where do we begin to figure out where this problem is that make people want to fucking do this?
And it sounds like this guy was fucking rich out the ass.
Had a fucking clean record.
Yeah, I think the only thing he had was a fucking traffic ticket. But I mean, obviously he was coordinating this for a while.
We need a minority report.
You know, have y'all watched the video at all? Any videos of the firing?
Yeah.
Did y'all not hear more than like one person firing?
It definitely
firearms?
sounded like it, yeah.
It sounded like multiple people. This is my thought on it. I think
Well,
that they killed a random person and threw him in the room. When I say they,
no. You know, like I always have to bring up the extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Okay, so there was also quote unquote video footage there of, they were saying that they were seeing shots fired from the 4th floor of the Mandalay Bay as well, other than the 30s.
Strobe light.
Yeah, but then they found out it was a strobe light.
Right.
I thought it was really cool how they caught the guy, or ended up finding what room he was in. Is that because of all the rounds he was shooting off, it was all the smoke set off his fucking fire alarm. And they pinpointed its location that way. I do have to bring this up though, like all these people are like, a good person with a gun could take out a bad person with a gun. Not in this situation. No way. I mean, elevated position over 500 yards away. Good luck with your pea shooter.
How the fuck does this guy walk into a big hotel like that with that many fucking guns?
Well, fucking guns can be. I mean,
with the IR in his pants.
He fucking checked into the hotel room 3 days beforehand. And I guess what, I guess these guns are pretty easy. You can break them down. So, fucking, he's strolling in multiple times with luggage. No one's gonna fucking
Nobody
care.
in Vegas, one time, probably had a bellhop.
Yeah, he probably had a bellhop fucking bring all the shit up to him.
People just have shit in Vegas. It's a shopping mall in the desert.
Yeah. With a lot of money, a lot of sin.
Not a lot of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vegas has a bigger problem right now. They have to worry about not losing all their water.
I don't think it'd be hard to just take suitcases of guns up.
Oh, it wouldn't.
It's easy.
All you have to do is freaking buy a couple big ass duffel bags, fucking throw your guns in there, put fucking clothes and shit around them, boom, you're good. But I was hearing shit about what precautions do we have to take now? So now do we have to have fucking sniper positions up for open air concerts? No. Do we have to go through fucking metal detectors and fucking get our luggage screened before we can go into our hotel rooms now?
I don't know, this shit's becoming more and more common.
Yeah, literally this is the most deadliest mass shooting since the last one, as Anthony Jeselnik said.
So we got a rebuttal to your argument that good guys with guns couldn't have stopped this situation.
Let's pull out the concealed sniper.
The cops went to his room to shoot him, which they would have done if he hadn't done it already. So yes, good guys with guns.
Well, yeah, the good guy. Obviously, default situation of the police. Duh. Okay, obviously. You know, but I'm just saying though, like normal, every Joe citizen that thinks that, you know, he could save the day.
Do we know how long the gunfire went on for?
I've heard anything from 4 minutes up to 15.
I don't know, man. It's just a little weird. I'm not saying.
Was it also too like jet fuel can't melt steel beams? Come on.
It's kind of like when the James Holmes thing, you know, and that, I know that's a real sensitive subject to bring up here because Colorado, but I honestly don't think he acted alone. I've never once thought he fucking acted alone.
Literally first reports any time that there's a mass shooting is that there's usually, they always say that there's multiple gunmen, and they never find out.
Right.
Now, so we could look at it two different ways. Either one, the police are really incompetent in doing their job and finding these second gunmen, or there probably wasn't a second or third gunman. There's probably only one.
Well, see, here's the thing. In a mass shooting, especially with multiple guns involved, it would be real easy for somebody to become a victim with that gun that's part of it. Real easy. And that was my thought from the day. I mean, I remember waking up and seeing the fucking news about the James Holmes thing and watching that. And
I remember actually walking. We didn't know about it until we got actually out of Batman. We saw a midnight screening of Batman, and we didn't know about it until we got out of it.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird as fuck.
Shake you to the core? Did you have a hard time sleeping that night?
But
just take some extra Ambien, you're good.
We're talking only a couple minutes at the most that this whole situation went down. I think it was less than that. The whole situation of him shooting and being out at the car waiting for the cops.
So basically, you're thinking maybe he was already just sitting there by the car, ready to take the fall when someone else went in.
I think two people were in. And one of them's
how many mass shootings though have actually been multiple shooters?
A lot.
Columbine.
A lot.
Yeah, Columbine.
But a lot.
You know. But you know,
or multiple people.
So
acting.
like the Pulse nightclub, multiple shooters.
There's much more power in numbers with it. You know, maybe if not even in front, like actually there on the front action, behind the scenes. I think it's very rare that somebody truly acts alone in those cases.
But the guy that did the Vegas thing, man, he was planning the shit out. He knew where people were going to exit from.
I'm sure there were other...
He was like, because he knew when he started firing, people were going to start going to, usually, because, you know, when you go to places like that, you usually want to go where you came from. So like, your entrance point becomes your exit point now. You don't usually look for an alternate exit. You usually just go through the one, and he purposely got those hotel rooms in Mandalay Bay for that reason. He knows, he starts pulling the trigger, they're going to start running towards gunfire. You know.
But there's got to be reason behind it.
Well, yeah, they'd still have a motive on this guy.
Motive, I think, is also heavily driven by other people. You know, I firmly believe that even with James Holmes, man, there was somebody else involved. That guy was so fucking brainwashed looking. Like, when you see those first fucking images of him, dude, there's something up with this fucking guy. And to be able...
Yeah, he's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy, obviously, yes. But to have that many people fucking tear gas... and a gas mask, and be able to shoot that many people, reload, fucking blindly even, and hit that many fucking people.
Didn't they say, though, the only reason why he stopped firing is because the barrel thingy that he bought, the drum holster for the bullets fucking jammed?
Possibly.
Yeah, it shows how much I know about guns. I don't know what that thing's called.
But I don't know. I'm just saying I don't... Same as this guy, like...
I'm just saying, though, extraordinary claims, though, require extraordinary evidence.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they
do. Like I said, though, it looks two ways. Though, if either A, the police are completely incompetent and only caught one of the multiple shooters, or there wasn't a multiple shooter.
I think Americans just love the multiple shooter theory.
Well, I mean, yeah, it goes all the way back to JFK.
I'm not saying I necessarily believe in this case.
Fucking grassy knoll shit.
Multiple shooters.
In the video, you can hear, like, an automatic weapon firing, and then you can clearly hear another weapon.
Yeah, that could be an
right,
echo.
but it could be echo, and there's also the way that building is positioned, man. It's like a fucking concrete jungle. There, it would sound really different in there. Plus, if he's shooting fucking automatic weapons that,
or at least modified semi-auto to make auto,
it's gonna sound really crazy shooting from that high up. And it going down. But I mean, I'm not saying I necessarily am following the multiple shooter aspect of this. I've just felt that way with the Aurora.
Just Aurora in particular.
And it just my gut from the fucking beginning with it has always said, and I'm not really, I don't think Sandy Hook was fake, you know, shit like that. I'm not really a big conspiracy theorist. I laugh at a lot of them. But I really do.
Even now, like, there's freaking a lot of these sites now are showing that it's like a conspiracy theory now, or a false flag operation. Always like it too. You always hear the conspiracy anytime that a mass shooting occurs. It's a false flag.
Yeah, Agenda 21.
Yeah, or some Order 66.
Yeah,
execute Order 66.
Order 66. I don't know. I just...
But yeah, it's going to be fun, though, when we have to go to an open-air concert now and see fucking snipers.
Nonetheless, I don't like the agenda push behind it. And, like, it's going to be a political shit show.
Well, we're going to have this political shit show.
But it's ridiculous what it's become with people. And to call it white privilege, I don't ever dare say that a crime is based on privilege unless it's the fucking sentence behind it.
I guess maybe let's look at it from a different way, though. Let me ask you this question. Did you consider what this guy did in active terrorism?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Then why isn't the media not calling it
because
that?
Because calling something terrorism is a totally different agenda.
Because everyone forgets. Fucking Timothy McVeigh, white guy, fucking domestic terrorist. Fucking the Unabomber, white guy, fucking domestic terrorist.
The Atlanta bomber.
Yeah, the fucking
Olympic bomber.
the Olympic Park bomber, fucking domestic terrorist. Okay.
I mean,
fucking terrorists don't have to be fucking dark skinned and want to fly planes into buildings.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's a different agenda right there. So they won't paint this picture of him being a fucking terrorist. Although I do love that ISIS immediately claimed responsibility.
They said he was like a quick convert. He was like he converted like a month ago. I'm like, really? Maybe. Shut up.
Maybe he did.
But I love.
That's the thing is nobody knows, and we probably won't.
And we won't know because motherfucker blew his head off, and we would have done it anyways.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he wasn't going to come out alive. He wasn't going to come out of that situation alive. It was just like the Killdozer guy. He knew as soon as he shut that door at Mandalay Bay, he was not coming out of that room alive.
But then there's other people like the cops want to take alive. The FBI wants to take alive.
Well, yeah, because they want to know what the fuck's going on.
And shit like that.
They have information.
Yeah, but there's a difference. So they caught the Unabomber preparing to strike again. This time, it's a active situation.
You don't think Ted Kaczynski let himself get caught?
I know they found him in that fucking shack in Idaho.
Exactly.
I don't know. I saw that they were promoting the shit out of that like docudrama on fucking Discovery Channel.
Yeah. I don't know. I really hate this white privilege war with it. I would never say that this mass shootings that happen in predominantly black areas, black on black crimes, would be a result of privilege. Right?
That would be the most ridiculous thing ever.
Exactly. So how is that any... I mean, this is still somebody shooting a lot of fucking people and taking lives. That is not about privilege in any way.
Well, I'll put it in perspective.
Other than what,
this
he
way.
can own fucking
He
guns.
can
Anybody
afford
can
the
own fucking
guns. He
So
has access to the guns.
the mass shooting that just occurred in Vegas had a higher body count and injury count than the bloodiest battle we had in Iraq. The second Battle of Fallujah in 2004 had less casualties than this event in our own fucking country.
That's sad.
That is fucking sad.
But yeah, I don't know how to fix that shit. I don't know how we can, but we don't need to make it worse.
Yeah.
This isn't about white or black. This is about a fucking problem that's become very, very American.
And that really
This is
bugs me
American
though
as
that they don't
apple
call this
pie.
guy a terrorist. Call it like you sees him.
Yeah,
Was
I don't
that-
disagree.
What antidepressant was he on?
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Because, like, a high majority of those shooters are on SSRIs. And
Oh, did
don't
you hear
need
about
to-
this story too?
It
Like,
does
I think
help some
BuzzFeed
people.
got in trouble.
But
Fucking BuzzFeed got in trouble because they said this mass shooter doesn't fit the profile of the typical mass shooter. Young, white, male. This is old white male. You know?
yeah.
Dude, like, but you can't just say though this guy snapped and just decided to do it on the whim. He was planning this shit for a long
I'm sure
time.
he was.
I guess he was scoping out a concert a week before in
Why
downtown
was
Vegas.
he so mad at country music?
Well,
festival
see,
people?
I guess
See, he was actually
A fan.
Yeah.
he was actually he was thinking about because he scoped out the concert that happened in downtown Vegas the week before with Chance the Rapper and Lodi or whatever her name is.
Lordy.
Lord. Yeah.
I am Lord.
Because so it could have happened there too, but he just decided to pick this concert.
Did that happen in the same area?
No, the Chance the Rapper concert was in Fremont Street.
Right. See, it wouldn't have been.
It wouldn't have been
good
as
access.
bad because it wasn't because
Yeah,
Fremont
they got
Street's
that
not as
thing.
open as that concert venue is across
Right.
from Mandalay Bay.
Right.
It's very condensed.
No, but I love Vegas and I hurt for Vegas because Vegas is like I consider Las Vegas my second home. When I used to go there all the time in my 20s and early 30s. Can't fucking afford it now because I'm a teacher, but I would go to Vegas. I would go to Vegas in a
Sad
heartbeat
but
because it's such a freaking awesome place, and it sucks that this happened there.
I've never been.
You've never been to Vegas? Oh my god!
It's fun.
We're gonna do a NGBR goes to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
See, now you should have went years ago when the Las Vegas Hilton still had Star Trek stuff, but they don't do it anymore. That was fun as shit.
I dosed acid an hour after landing.
Dude,
I
my
walked around by myself.
he ain't gonna be watching this. My best friend Dan.
It's a cool place. It's weird.
Dude, my best friend Dan. My best friend Dan got a hooker and had sex with her on my bed.
Oh.
Yeah, they're everywhere. There's signs for them driving down the road.
But yeah, what's crazy though is freaking prostitution is illegal in Vegas and Clark County, but legal everywhere else in the state.
You must have had a hooker problem.
And a bestiality problem.
Interspecies erotica.
Fucko.
Yep.
But yeah, my friend Dan ain't watching. He fucked a prostitute on my bed. And
Do you want to give his
we went
last name and
Vegas-
address?
No,
too?
we're good.
Maybe a phone number?
Shall we move to a different topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
What was
Stop being
that
so
topic?
It was about
I'm just saying though, like
Vegas.
just
Oh, yeah.
the two things that with all the conspiracy shit stuff, friggin' extraordinary claims require extraordinary
Right.
evidence, and with all these conspiracy theories, and I'm not even talking about the ones that have been around for fucking ever, like the faking the moon landing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, odds are that if we did fake the moon landing, someone would have talked by now. You have to show some pretty substantial evidence to prove that a conspiracy theory is actually legit, and it doesn't even work.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that. It's just happening, and everybody can focus on that. Like, why is it? Is he a terrorist? Was he Muslim all of a sudden? But why is this happening?
You're right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's the only point.
That's what I was trying to get to with that. That it's.
But yeah, how do you even attack the problem when you have?
It's a problem just in general that it's become such an American.
So okay, I bring up an example.
Did he need to go to the brothel and get a blowjob, or like what the fuck was wrong?
I mean, we could spend hours talking about this. I know we're running out of time, but like, where do we even start when you have half the country that says, you know, gun control, gun control, gun control, and then the other half is like Second Amendment or anything else, or Second Amendment and fuck everything else.
I don't know if it's an issue with gun control, man. It's an issue with where our society is sitting.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, our society's in a crossroads.
It's so much easier to say gun control, gun control, gun control, than it is to say, what standards have we set that have created this?
Mm-hmm.
Then, you know, what could we have done differently to potentially stop this from happening? What can we do to keep people from using guns as an option? Those are much harder questions to answer that people don't want to fucking talk about. But we want to talk about gun control, gun control. Gun control just doesn't fucking work. It doesn't. Not when you are armed to the teeth.
Well, when you're already armed.
Right, exactly. You can't.
So how do you stop them from actually
confiscate the guns?
Well, yeah, you know how well that's going to happen.
Right.
But to be fair, though, with all these Second Amendment people saying we need these guns to protect ourselves from the government, well, guess what? The government has fucking drones that can hit your ass from 50,000 feet.
Yeah.
You're toast. The government's going to get you if they want to get you.
Yeah,
period.
They have tanks and drones.
And nuclear weapons.
And they use their cars to, you know, kill
You know, and yeah, there's the whole thing about droning American citizens, which Obama's done, you know. But how hard would it be to be like, hey, this guy right here might commit a terrorist act. Okay, here's the secret court order authorizing it.
Well,
and then the president says, okay, and then you're toast.
Drones aren't that clean to just kill one person.
No, they're not. Of course, yeah. That's why they usually have to do what's called the double tap.
And they kill everything around.
So yeah, what they do is they hit the building, they see people crawling out of the building trying to save people, and then they hit the building again.
Yeah, and all the buildings around them.
Yeah, good luck with your, you know, AR-15 versus a fucking drone armed with Hellfire missiles.
Right.
Just saying. Especially if the drone is AI, like Skynet and shit.
I do think it's going to be a real interesting few weeks, though, from here on out to see what comes up.
Probably nothing, though.
We'll see.
Except thoughts and prayers.
Yes.
Thoughts and prayers, thegame.com.
I feel like you're a part of this.
You should look that up. It's a fucking hilarious game.
I think we should move on to a different topic, though, because we're running out of fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Noah?
It's mine again?
Yeah.
Let's do the Jim Carrey.
You want to talk about Jim Carrey?
Sure. And the plot thickens.
And the plot thickens. So we've talked a lot about Mr. Carrey on this show, have we not?
We have.
And let me find this article.
But so basically what's going on is Jim Carrey has lost his mind. He's living a life nowadays that doesn't really mean anything. Jim Carrey does not exist. We are just moments in time and nothing matters.
Why am I not seeing
And he probably believes this because he caused his ex-girlfriend to have was it a cocaine overdose?
I think
Or did she kill herself? I can't remember.
I think she overdosed on pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, so she overdosed on pharmaceuticals because she just couldn't bear being with Jim Carrey anymore. I mean, how bad do you have to be for someone to not want to be around Jim Carrey? He's like one of my favorite actors when I was a kid. I'd love to be watched by him 24/7.
Yeah,
I know.
Is that really what happened?
Yeah, you know what? You never know. Because there were reports that he had 24-hour surveillance on her. And, like, kept her locked up in a room.
Yeah, they're saying that she had a note saying that he had exposed her to prostitutes, cocaine, mental abuse, and disease. Yeah, because they are trying to push this wrongful death case against the actor. And they found this note on her iPad during a forensic examination. Yeah.
It's sad to think about Jim Carrey like this, isn't it? It's kind of like that whole Bill Cosby thing. It's like you get to see behind the curtain. And shit's fucked up. Like, if this shit is real, it's fucking horrible. It would explain why he is the way, like, he is right now. Like, did you see his, he was at, like, Fashion Week or something, and he did an interview where he just, like, walked around the lady all weird, like, how are you? And he's like, oh, you know, I'm perfect, you know. We're just trapped in a moment, and nobody matters, nothing matters. This shit that we're at right now doesn't matter.
Damn.
Yeah, he seemed like he
is he on
was
drugs?
Tripping. I bet he's probably taking.
Is he microdosing?
And she's
I think
saying
he's
that,
megadosing.
like, in this note that he gave her HPV and shit.
Oh boy. It's pretty fucking horrible.
Damn.
Now, they had some legal issues going on. And so I think maybe... Do you think maybe he killed her?
There's a possibility.
And that's why he's lost his shit?
Yeah, maybe he's finally just kind of losing his mind because he did that terrible thing. That's fucking scary. I didn't even think about that. Holy shit. Smoking.
I don't know. This is odd shit. The plot keeps getting thicker and thicker with Mr. Carey.
Yeah, I bet he's probably going to get charged with wrongful death after this comes out. And I bet more stuff's going to come out. We're going to test him, see if he actually has HPV or something. It's fucking sad.
It's really sad.
There's a vaccine for HPV, but vaccines give autism.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that old lady doesn't want to do it. She might get autism.
She already has it.
Yeah.
Boom.
But yeah, that's what that was going on with Jim Carrey. He's probably fucked.
And then a quick report on Jared Kushner.
Oh,
right?
yeah, just real quick, we'll throw this out there.
Private
Jared
evil.
Kushner. No. He registered as a woman.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
So he's a pretty lady.
So,
whoa,
this is...
whoa, he's a lady.
Exactly.
He better watch out or Trump's going to try to grab him by the pussy.
That's some truth. Damn. El Bongo.
And it's like, it's not his daughter's, but like it's scissored with his daughter's. So he'd like sniff it afterwards and be like, Ivanka. Whose turn is it now?
It's Kevin. I don't know why we just did that blurb, but it was there.
Let's go faithless humanity.
Oh. You want to talk about faithless humanity?
There's
this story made me
a
sick.
sticky situation.
Yes. So a music teacher, I guess it is a music teacher, is being investigated for allegedly contaminating students' flutes with semen. Yes, California state officials are investigating whether colorful flutes given to students in Southern California schools may have been contaminated with semen from a music teacher.
Ugh.
I guess multiple of these flutes and recorders had some weird substance inside them. And somebody has identified that it was semen. Come on.
That one brave soul. Just, let's come.
Yep.
I'm trying to, my computer's being slow. Just a moment. It's just fucking...
You think he was trying to give those kids HPV?
Maybe.
Yeah.
The notifications stated the investigation involved an unnamed music teacher described as an independent contractor who administered a music program for students at some schools. School districts in Fountain Valley, Los Angeles, Fullerton, Inland Empire, Fullerton. Well, I don't know why they said Fullerton twice. Chatsworth, Capistrano Unified and Newport Mesa have all sent home statements to parents notifying them of the investigation.
How'd you like to be a parent getting that letter in the mail? You're like, yeah, your daughter's flute might be covered in semen.
That's amazing.
Ugh.
The families are being asked to give the flutes to local police for part of the investigation.
So weird.
That's fucked up, man.
Fucking some people.
It's weird.
Yep, the only way I can get off is if I jerk off all my students' flutes.
Right.
Ugh.
So weird.
Yeah, it's a later gratification kind of thing. He doesn't enjoy it until after he watches them play it.
Ugh.
Somebody blew into it and it got all cummy. That's how they found out.
Yeah, they don't know what triggered the investigation. So
The mad poop.
Oh, yeah, Mad Pooper.
it's pretty amazing.
That's pretty good.
Oh, the Colorado Springs Mad Pooper.
So, check your kids' flutes and recorders
Yeah.
when they come
The
home.
teachers aren't even. They're not even looking out for your kids anymore.
No.
Just trying to give them HPV.
No. It's gross. It's fucking gross. I do not like it. Ugh. What do you got?
What?
You got anything else you want to cover?
Let's talk about the Idiot of Champions.
You want to talk about our Idiot
Yeah.
of Champions?
Yeah.
We'll wrap up the night with Idiot of
I
Champions.
like it.
Fucking A. And we've got to play Noah's song.
Yes.
Huh?
You didn't tell them about the song.
I forgot to tell him about the song.
I'll find it.
But so this lady, we're gonna find her name in just a moment. She left her children home alone while she vacationed in Germany for 11 days.
What?
Mother of four
Four children.
has been arrested for leaving these young children home. This was Thursday she was arrested for allegedly leaving her 4 children while she went to Germany for an 11-day vacation. Cops found out because they went to the house after a report that the children had been left without adult supervision. When cops arrived, they found Mackie's 12-year-old twins, a 6-year-old, and a 7-year-old home alone. Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I understand that. You put the 2 twins together, they're 24, so that's old enough to watch kids, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if you start them early on learning how to cook and clean and shit.
Yeah, I
Fucking
think they
A.
just take care of them. But,
She was arrested on 4 counts of child endangerment and 1 count of making a firearm available to a person under the age of 21.
so shouldn't she have gotten 4 counts of that then?
Probably.
Right.
Or
Probably.
just 3 because they count the twins as one person?
That might be it.
That could very well be.
Yeah.
Cray cray.
Yeah, any thoughts on this shit?
That's fucked up. I can't
Fucking
believe.
stupid.
I wonder, like, if she had just had enough, or if she forgot, or if she.
Why didn't she go Susan Smith on her kids? If she didn't want them anymore.
Yeah, just give them away. Don't leave them home
Was it
alone.
Susan? Yeah, Susan Smith. You remember that? She fucking drove her kids into in the car.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
water.
And then she claimed that they were kidnapped or whatever.
I thought that happened on South Park
It
first.
does happen.
It was after this.
That's some good
South
stuff.
Park did it.
That's pretty fucking sad. I wonder if she left them with Home Alone 1, 2, and 3 to watch. Just be like, this is how you do it. So that's what I would do. God damn, everybody, get off your phones.
No.
This is the time for us to bond.
I had to make it stop vibrating.
Oh, that's alright. I was more giving him shit because you damn dirty Broncos fan.
I don't know. I think that's fucked up. She
It
could
is
have at
fucked
least
up.
gotten a babysitter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
throw
the
it
firearm was the babysitter.
Where did that happen?
I'm trying to figure that out, but I can't.
in Johnston.
I'm trying to figure that out. Johnston somewhere?
Whoa.
Polk County?
The fuck is that?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
Iowa.
Iowa?
Yep.
Yeah.
Johnston, Iowa.
Makes sense. Yeah.
People are crazy.
Huh. Fucking Iowa.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's fucked up.
Maybe they're gonna be the next to be on, or that's where it happens.
Oh, yeah. So, probably gonna end with the song now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
What?
I haven't.
we're not gonna end with it. We'll play it and then.
I got something to say before we do all that stuff.
Yeah.
I have a confession to make, you guys.
Yeah.
It was me the whole time.
It was you!
Oh, what?
What? Dun dun dun.
What?
That's all I got.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't either.
I don't know how to
There
feel
was
about
no
that.
El Bongo.
Wow. Wow.
Street rap musical?
No.
I'll be right over.
Straight rat bitch.
I fucking fooled you guys.
Me too.
I was hot.
Society's moving backwards these days. In the streets we call it red rum. Children overdose in cities ablaze. Our people panicking, it's red rum. Police take our innocence away, staring down the barrel, red rum. Mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, children, they lead you astray, red rum. Oh, I'm telling you, well, yes, I'm telling you, they want you to drink from that cup of red rum. Oh, I'm telling you, well, yes, I'm telling you, allow the wickedness corrupt the red rum. But we must stand, we only have today. Now tell me what is the price that you pay. I can see their grip slowly getting tighter. Well, now I call for the spirits to lift me higher. Recognize your tribe, recognize your soul, find eternal peace, and together we'll grow from a seed to a tree. Unified as we, mountain us strong will be. Society's moving backwards these days. In the streets we call it red rum. Children overdose in cities ablaze. Our people panicking, it's red rum. Police take our innocence away, staring down a barrel, red rum. Mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, children, they lead you astray, red rum.
Sounded very
Well, enough's enough. I pass
That
a
is
fist
Mr.
to you,
Sugarman
boy,
here.
you think
Mr. Noah
well, I
Sugarman.
can see right
Right?
through you.
Rocking
Yes, I
on
call
the
your
bass
bluff.
guitar.
Living
He's
in
rocking the bass
shadows.
guitar.
Funny how the light
And
shows
now
your every
he's going to
process
plug a
of
little bit about
thought.
himself.
Bodies
Right
falling,
now.
ocean slowly
Yeah.
flying.
And
Don't
you're
tell
gonna
me
tell us
you
evil
can't
how to
hear our
get
mother
to
crying
the
out for
chopper.
you. What will you do? Why your business gets through to you? Stand up now and hold your
We have Facebook, Mountain Us. That one song on SoundCloud so far. We're playing Canyon City at the first annual Medicine Tribe Festival on the 14th, Saturday. And we're playing the Tilted Barrel in Loveland the 21st, the next weekend, the next Saturday.
Hey.
8 o'clock for both those shows.
And you slap at a bass?
I play the bass.
Pluck it a blaze.
Mhm.
He doesn't slap.
No, I don't.
He's got too
slap.
much technique to slap it a blaze.
I have Trump hands. Can't get it done.
Tiny hands.
Do you lick your fingers before you flick of the bass?
No. Usually just resin and
For the extra stickage.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, fucking A. Where can we catch you, Kevin?
Places?
I'll be around, just doing a normal thing. Just hanging out.
You gonna come back and join us again?
Of course.
Hell yes.
I'm always down to come down and chat
always
with
a
you
pleasure.
guys.
It's like my 4th time.
Can we go to a
How would I
SmackDown
know
sometime?
about chili
condoms?
chili rice condoms?
Yeah.
It'd be on Facebook in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. A lot of shit we talk about pops up on Facebook later.
Oh yeah.
Well,
We're
Doug-
trendsetters.
Absolutely.
Doug posts it on Facebook.
I do post.
But
it on
I see
Facebook.
it from like BuzzFeed and like
Yeah.
actual news
I know.
sources from people who matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like us.
It does make me want Tokyo Joe's. So.
Well, yeah, tasty. Hey, I guess we are these people right now.
I ain't gonna.
We are
Nope.
Kevin Weather the Weather Pollock.
Clicked it forever ago.
and-
Kevin Weather the
and-
Weather?
Yeah. Anyways,
I'd rather
thank-
be Noah.
Me too.
It's broke. It's broke.
Thank you guys for joining us. We love having you guys on. And thank you guys for joining us, watching the show, and participating in
In the season
show.
5 adventure.
Yes. And for getting in on the conversation for season 5. We got all sorts of new fun coming your way soon.
Yeah.
We're going to launch a threadless store. Yeah, all sorts of fucking fun coming up. But as always, you can check us here
On YouTube.
on YouTube Live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. MST is
A couple weeks away.
me sucky time.
Yeah.
Me sucky time. So at 6 p.m. me sucky time on youtube.com/notgovernedbyreason. You can also get some updates when I get the time. For notgovernedbyreason.com. You can always get on top of our shit where we're most updated at facebook.com/notgovernedbyreason. And of course, you can get us on Twitter at twitter.com/NGBRpodcast. After tonight, you can watch us here on YouTube, the episode, the rerun. Or you can listen to it on Google Play, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Podcast Addicts, Podcast Republic, Player FM, and all those other fucking places.
All those wonderful places.
Because we are there for your convenience.
And we're also, hopefully, by this time next week, going to have the video of us doing the challenge.
Yes.
Up on
hopefully,
YouTube.
by the end of this week, we will have our 1 gram dab out of a 6-footer challenge up on there that we did this last Friday because we hit 100 subscribers thanks to you guys. You can watch it on our Facebook.
A very long version of it.
A very long version of it. You can watch the cool cut down version soon on our YouTube. Thanks again to Kevin Pollock and Noah Sugarman for joining us, and for Jonathan Hamid for rocking the production setup tonight. Not bad for a guy who just got thrown in there willy-nilly.
Not bad for a Jags fan.
Yeah, or a Jags fan.
Better than Patriots.
Right.
We will
I
be
do all right.
back next week with Julian Archuleta and somebody else.
Yeah.
And then we will be off the week after that for a concert.
Yep, 36 Crazy Fist.
Yes, and then we will be back after that. So, yeah, mofos, catch us next week. See you next Tuesday.